Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tabletop Notch Presents Bloody Be the Turnips. Squeezing. We'll be diving into Chapter 7 tonight. Last chapter, arguably the most progress made. Some cracks starting to show here in the town of Humbor.
Yeah.
As we picked up a couple sort of clues, a couple things that we were cross-referenced with some other people, and now we've split up in a couple directions to try and cover some ground before day's end. But before we dive into that, as always, shall we?
Live, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, twitch.tv/tabletopnotch, but you know that because you are here while I'm speaking. There's other ways to listen to me speak. Tuesday, you can listen to the podcast. It goes live. Friday, you can watch the VOD on youtube.com/tabletopnotch. But you can get early access to that on podcast day, which is everybody calls Tuesday podcast day. If you support us on a number of different platforms.
Speaking of different platforms, I got distracted. Speaking of different platforms, you can find us on all kinds of social media. It'll be so fun if you share our videos and you tell your friends about us. It's such a great way, such a little intro into all the things you love about Tabletop Notch in short form, edited by the brilliant Evan MacDonald. So please like and share those videos and follow us and hype us up. We love you so much.
Hell yeah.
The colorful polygraph was a big hit.
Caught a lot of haters, which is
Yeah, mostly positive.
On the internet?
A few
That's crazy.
grumps, I know.
But I like the hate.
They're really good for SEO, good for engagement.
They're great.
Yeah, write a paragraph of hate, please.
Yeah.
In a rare moment of non-bittery, I think to talk about Discord this week, I had a somewhat mediocre week this week, and the moment I stepped through the doorways of TTN, my week has already been brighter and more lively. I think I haven't smiled and laughed as much this week until now.
Oh,
And-
grubby.
I know, I'm so excited to laugh and smile. And so I just want to say that TTN, the vibe that we have here is something that I truly cherish and love, and the way that we can share that with you as a community is at discord.gg/tabletopnotch. We love to have you there. Genuinely love to hear your thoughts, whether it's about the campaign or just in the general chat and what's going on in your life. We do really appreciate you. So next week I'll have another bit for you.
Evidently,
I liked it. I liked the honest.
Yeah, the
That was
honesty.
nice instead of a
Even
bit.
if you don't really care about TTN, go cheer Talon up and post in the Discord.
if you don't come to the Discord, you will make Talon cry.
Yeah.
Be in the Discord.
It wasn't like that bad of a week. I don't mean to feel like that. It was just, this is just an amazing
Nope,
place.
it'll be your fault.
Yeah.
This bad week will be your fault.
I had a nice week, but you know
Hey.
what? I like big mugs. You know?
Oh.
Big mugs make my week better.
So
You
true.
like big mug? You can get one of this big mug online. Not Discord, but this big mug online
this
at
big mug.
tabletop, some kind of website handle where we have merch. You will find it.
Wow.
I'm sure it's an easy link. Look
Find
it up.
Yeah.
my bags and
Big ol'
Erica's
mugs.
mugs.
If the scammers can find it, then so too can you. If the Shopify scammers can find it, then I'm confident that everybody
It's become about 50% of my job at this point.
Oh,
Speaking of big
lot of
mugs, you'll be able to see our big mugs for an extra hour next week.
Wow.
Because
Wow.
it's going to be a Notch and Soda week. So if you're a
I
Patreon,
feel like people should be
Spotify-
paying more to see our big mugs.
we go on over to Kick or whatever the unregulated streaming.
Rumble.
that just woke up a memory in
Oh
my
no!
mind.
Oh no!
Oh, I'm talking about the streaming site.
Oh.
You're talking about there was like
I was thinking KIK, like when people be like, "Do you have Kick?"
Like messaging or whatever.
Oh,
Is that not-
almost crazy.
There
they
was an
not
old
the same
messaging
thing?
app called Kick, K-I-K, but no.
Yeah.
The Kick is an alternative streaming site where if you love gambling, you can go and watch gambling.
I think it's the same thing. It's definitely the same thing.
Rebranded.
And Anthony said.
Also, I thought you were like gonna be like, wait, I think you're talking about the cereal Kicks.
No.
That's obviously what you were thinking of.
Not that.
That's what all the kids are eating. So it's gonna be Notch and Soda. It's also
I
we just
derailed
dropped
that.
our homebrew PDF. Matt made an awesome, cool Pigpen cipher that's for like mage specialty. Oh, you have it up?
I do
don't
have
you?
it up.
Okay,
here, we can
I'll
put
let
over
you
there.
do it then, buddy.
This is probably gonna be one in a number of sort of code and secrecy themed, puzzle themed PDFs for this campaign because that's gonna be a big part of the thing, depending on which cases we pick. So there was a little cool sort of riff on the old Pigpen cipher. Some of you in the Discord already carefully pointed out that a lot of our stuff has the Pigpen cipher on it. Some of our case files and some of our other documents.
So smart.
The IDs, your OEI IDs have some Pigpen cipher on it. But this is a sort of riff on the classic Pigpen, sort of D&D specific. So there's going to be a lot of that, sort of modified things to fit the D&D universe. So check that out if you like little things like that.
This says, join Patreon if you want to see our mugs.
It says whoever reads this first has to get naked.
I think that's it for us.
All right.
If you're feeling good. I'm feeling
let's
great.
we'll thank some people and then we'll throw it over to the
Really?
recap and then we will hype it up with the intro and dive into chapter 7.
Okay. Sorry, I was distracted when you said this is good. I thought you were talking about the $11
so
grapes,
good.
but no, you were talking about the ranch.
The ranch goldfish.
Don't get us banned. They're banning people for ASMR now, so don't.
Really?
Are they actually?
Yes.
No, on YouTube.
We can talk about it later.
Wait.
Oh no!
My sweet.
Oh no, was it a bad week for you
It
too?
was a bad week for those of us who need without sounds.
Wait, is this how you fall asleep?
We'll talk about it later.
Become a subscriber. We'll talk about it during Not Just Soda next week. Lowbrow Sky resubscribed. Team Toxic resubscribed. Son of a Quest resubscribed. Team Toxic at 100 bits. Spectre resubscribed. God damn it! Defenestration enthusiast resubscribed. Rowan resubscribed. FNF resubscribed. Noun subscribed. Thank you. Joseph Acker 100 bits and Golden Dagger resubscribed. Thank you very, very much, everybody.
Very much for the support and
Thank
the love. All right, so let's go ahead and do a little recap-arino, and then we'll get hyped with the intro. Let's do the thing. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Previously on Bloody Be the Turnips.
Hi, Georgie. Good to see you.
Hello, Min.
Oh, so you two have also met.
Yeah, we went to school together. We were in the academy at the same time.
To the smithy.
To the smithy.
Cockatrice pokes its head out from behind the house.
I'll give a and like whistle out.
Hey, shoot! Look at the state of my clothes. They tear pieces off of it. They use it to, I don't know, build their nests or whatever.
There could be evidence in the nest.
Oh
my god, I'm so sorry.
Whose idea was this?
We went through some of the birds' things, and we were just curious if,
I'm sorry, some of the birds' things?
you know, they're collectibles. We were just curious if this meant anything to you.
I've never seen this before. But it could be Vulture Clan. Go by Vasawi Viovedo.
The light within the shade.
So riverbank this time.
And it looks like something might have been dropped between the slats.
The election is over, so please, no more soliciting, no more flyers, no more campaigning.
They're soliciting
Or at
for
least-
money.
Maybe
People posing as solicitors. That's how you lure them out and then bonk them on the head.
Maybe I'll check with Blair. If he's not at home, he's at the bar, and I can ask him if somebody had been coming to the house a lot.
The investigation once again splits into a couple groups, as you have from time to time. Though on this occasion, the objectives of the groups are similar. There's a few sort of overlapping, trying to see where we can source this information. A note left behind at the house of Alicia Bright that Agent Min was able to find between the slats suggested that some of the town's door-to-door political advocacy might not have stopped immediately after the election had concluded. And you're interested in both why that might have been the case and who might be able to help you understand, whether it's Blair, whether it's the council, whether it's Foley. For Agents Min and Barrett, this means circling back around to the Boyle Townsend residence, in the hopes of perhaps catching Blair before he heads off to work at Jeb's Tavern. As luck would have it, as you arrive to the property, the halfling man that you spoke to earlier looks like he's about to lock his front door in anticipation of his departure. He's wearing an overcoat and he has a wool cap, further indications that he might be on his way out of the house to make his way into town. So you see him there, he's sort of...
Mr. Townsend.
Oh. Welcome back.
Forgive me.
Did you forget something when you were here?
No. New information has come to light. Now,
I'm about to go to work. Can this wait?
We can walk with you.
Okay, give me a second.
and
Sure.
Okay, come on. Puts his hands in his pockets.
perhaps our repeated visit will now have struck a chord in your mind because we are here to find out whether in the lead up to the election and the days after, you had people calling at the house with flyers, with soliciting about the election.
Like still canvassing or campaigning.
Yeah.
Who?
I mean, if you don't like people campaigning or soliciting your vote or your opinions, this election was a bad time to be a citizen of Humboldt. You know, elections for a council seat don't come up that often, and when they do, it feels like they're usually a pretty obvious leading candidate, but I'm sure you know that this one was a little more contentious than the others. I mean, there was a lot of strong and differing opinions. This was the first time that I can remember that there was even 4 candidates in the running, even if, you know, a couple of them might not have been that serious candidates.
Stood out to me as well.
Before the election took place, people were coming by all the time. Candidates, the aides, sometimes just other people who were trying to sway your opinion or get your vote. They'd come by and ask, you know, where do you stand? How do you feel about the aqueducts? Are there any other non-aqueduct issues that might tip your vote one way or the other? It was exhausting, but, you know, people knew that it was a big decision, so. And then, after the election, I guess people thought it would stop mostly, but people continued to make the rounds. This time it was mostly the losing candidates and their aides. In fact, it was mostly Jome's people and Kimber's people. I guess it's sort of a thing in politics for people to do it kind of post-mortem, I guess you could call it. Like they'd survey people to try and get a feel for what they could have done differently to earn your vote.
So less about what they wanted to do and less about how we got to where you were.
Yeah, I mean, I think a big part of it was there were some rumors that another council seat might be opening up before the end of the year.
Oh.
One of the council members, his wife passed away, and he has some family in, I don't know, Port Calicar or something, and it's been in the rumors for a while. I guess he's thinking about moving. So to that point, I think maybe the candidates who lost wanted to hear what they could have done different so that in the hopes of next time getting your vote.
Right. Now, you say that it was mostly the same people. You would see the same faces.
Yeah, more or less.
Did anyone stand out that was new, only that you saw for the first time after the elections?
No. It was all people we'd seen before.
Anyone that
You're searching for a name?
Yeah. Anyone that Quimby complained about, something that came up.
I mean, Quimby complained, but more just that people were still coming, not about someone in particular.
Was one of the candidates' people more aggressive than the other?
I wouldn't say that. I mean, like I said, both Jome and Kimber's people seemed frustrated that they lost and wanted to know what they could have done different or what they might be able to do the next time around.
Sure.
Did you find yourself ever inviting them into the home? Were they always on the doorstep?
They never asked to come in.
All right. Thank you.
I'll be at work if you need me. I work over at Jeb's Tavern.
Right.
Thanks, Mr. Townsend. Also, as a bartender, I'm sure you hear stuff. If you hear anything that you think might be helpful, we're at the inn.
All right.
Does it seem like he might actually do anything with that?
Give me an insight check. It's not sort of a lie detection, a little different than
Yeah.
sort of reading is.
That's pretty good. 23.
Yeah, he's been a little forlorn in all of the time that you've spoken to him thus far, but the fact that you came back to him earlier with that sort of piece of leather that he'd never seen before, like, the fact that you guys seem to have found something that other people didn't, at least, like, he's sort of receptive to that, he's still sort of a little sad, but
Sure.
he seemed like, if something was obvious, he doesn't know exactly what to look for, but if something came up, he might say something.
Okay.
Good day.
He just seems so fucking earnest.
Yeah.
I had grandiose plans
Oh.
but I couldn't bring myself to do it.
Oh. Then I could have, good capped while you bad capped.
There's still time.
That's
I
a
could
good
still find
idea.
him and punch him if I
Oh,
want. If I want to.
You hear stuff at the bar, don't you?
You freaking tell me what you hear.
If you want to do that, I have an idea about who we could go and do that with.
Please.
Okay.
Woo. Tell me now.
Okay, Cade. I feel like that Eleanor, who is she to Trip? She a wife, a girlfriend, somebody paid to watch the house? She was aggressive, you guys said. So maybe you should be with a little more aggression. Did you see her?
Aggressive dismissal.
Dismissive.
Yes, dismissively aggressive.
Worth popping back and just sticking our foot in the door. Maybe literally.
All right. Maybe partner in crime.
Yeah. I'd say we know. We know.
I remember where she lives if you want to go.
I mean, that was pretty quick, and now we're walking back towards the tavern. May as well.
All right.
Okay.
Guys head off in that direction. And meanwhile,
Wait, super quick. Where we found the flyer? Whose house was that? Was that Mr. Pratt's house?
I was at
David
Alicia's.
It was Alicia Bride's.
Alicia,
Let me write that down.
yeah. Her house underneath the slat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Agents Rysynthian and Bete go back to one of the first places you visited when you came into Humbor, a familiar sight. Walk up to the steps in this sort of late afternoon hour, sort of taking care to look around the streets and make sure that no one's still sort of hunting for someone in the street after a sort of mild incident at the doors of Blood, Sweat, and Tears. But without incident, you find your way back to the office of the council, and there, once again, at the counter, sort of at the front desk, is the same woman that you spoke to, who showed you the books, who let you sort of pass through to talk to Callie that first time. She sort of sees you as you approach. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Just the two of you today.
Yes, we're kind of divided and conquered. But just a few questions for you, if you don't mind.
All right.
We've heard tell of after the election had finished about 2 months ago that there was still some campaigning and soliciting happening throughout the town. Can you tell us a bit about that?
I understand that some of the candidates wanted to get a read on what they'd done wrong, but we're really not the person to ask for that. As soon as the election was over, a lot of us put our focus into inducting Mrs. Parim into the council and dealing with the newly reformed council seat.
Right, and do you remember any discourse that was sowed throughout the community of a bit of irritability gained that people were still doing this to them?
Maybe. Elections can be annoying, but they're necessary.
Right, and you said it was the candidates themselves, not people speaking on their behalf.
It might have been, again, I'm not sure that we're the people to ask. We were very much involved in Deshi's integration into the council.
Surely.
Sorry.
No, that's totally fine. I mean, that's all I came here for. I can't think of anything else.
All right. You were never asked to help cease any of this behavior, were you? Any citizens that came to you?
That wouldn't have been my purview.
Would that have been Major Foley?
I suppose if someone was irritated enough, they could make a complaint, yes.
All right.
All right. Can you point us in the direction of where Kimber lives, please, actually? We haven't spoken
Sure,
to Kimber.
yes. She gives you a little description. She lives, like, very much on, like, barely still within the town limits. She describes, like, a little house sort of right on the edge of the sort of clearing that is most of Humbor, sort of on the north side. She gives you a decent description. It doesn't, like, have an official, like, number address, but she describes it, you know, enough that you'd able to get there.
Agent, are you satisfied?
Extremely. Thank you so much.
Good day.
Good day.
All right. Well, a bit of a dead end there, but good thinking on Kimber. She's the only candidate left that we haven't spoken to as a group, yes?
Yes. I'm curious. Never mind.
No, I want to hear.
Theorizing at this point would only lead me down a dark and treacherous road. I try not to theorize until I really feel like I'm cooking with something. It's really tough when you think you're cooking and you're just up to absolutely nothing.
Was that something that Agent Worthy did for you when you were working with him? He was kind of the stone that held it together and you didn't go off theorizing.
No, I think Agent Worthy and I fed each other's fires, which is what made us such a great team.
Let me know how I can help you feed that fire so we can be a great team.
We're excited by conflict.
I can be conflicting.
You mean you can, like, make noise and be a problem and
If-
confrontational and...
If that helps the dynamic, I can do that. Would you like me to do that in Kimber's place?
We could try it.
Disruptive behavior, and then you're the non-disruptive one.
No, we're both disruptive.
Great, just chaos.
Yes. Okay. Precisely.
You guys really had a good thing going.
Wow.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. I was thinking of, yes, going to Kimber's next.
All right.
Start to follow the description you've been giving. In what's already been a full day, meanwhile...
Ooh!
No, made it go away. Here comes the meanwhile.
Oh, here goes
There it goes.
Here goes me.
In what has already been a full day of some frequent cross-referencing, Agent Leyo pays another visit to the local command post, located up on the little hill just off to the northwest outside of town. It's here where yet another potential carriage theory met its end, but also where you expanded on what might be one of the most promising leads yet, some kind of insignia that may relate to one of the Haltsu nomadic clans of the forests and mountains. When you reach the front door and you peer inside, all of the officers are seated in kind of a semicircle. They're crowded into one corner of the room, and it looks like Major Foley is standing and addressing the group. There's some pictures on the wall behind him, and it looks like he's going through the motions of a rather cookie-cutter presentation on conflict de-escalation. All right, let's go through them again. First, remain calm. If you lead with aggression, they're likely to respond in kind. Number 2, change the scene. Change the setting. If you're running into conflict, whether it's with the subject or with an onlooker, try to remove them from the area of conflict. And he continues through a few of these de-escalation steps.
No, I need more, please. Teach me.
Meanwhile, while he's talking, at one point he sort of looks out in the crowd, and there's some people kind of writing things down, taking notes. He sees you at the door, and he sort of gives you a little one moment. Okay, let's just break up into a few groups, and one person will be the aggressor, another person will be trying to de-escalate, and a third person will be an onlooker who gets involved in the conflict. All right? I'll be right back.
No such thing as a bystander here.
Sorry about that. Scheduled lecture for the younger officers.
Never hurts to have a little brush up, as I often find myself in conflict. Just a couple of questions.
Sure.
We found something at the site of Miss Bright's murder. A piece of paper that was an anti-soliciting notice. Can you tell me at all about people showing up at houses after the election? Was this common? Did people complain to you about it?
We got a couple complaints, yeah. I mean, this election was seen as a pretty influential one, with the water issues, and I mean, beyond that, I can't remember which one, but I think there's another council member considering retirement or moving away or something, and this meant that even after they'd lost to Mrs. Pareem, some of the candidates were going around asking whether they might consider voting for them the next time, what they could do to earn their vote.
The candidates themselves?
I guess, and the aides as well. I mean, we talked to the candidates and their aides quite a bit. It seemed to all check out, and I mean, the aides that we couldn't reach seemed to have solid alibis, so Detective Goldpike corroborated using zones whenever he could.
Just seems, yes, possible, if not the aides being involved in something, a potential cover for other people to start showing up at people's doors, knocking and whatnot.
I mean, if it was a stranger, I think someone would still be on edge, but I suppose.
We wanted to follow up a little bit about Vasolwi Viovedo, one of the names on that sheet.
I can give you whatever I got, but it ain't much. Like I said, that stuff's mostly military. We just get the list because it's something to keep an eye out for if they ever start creeping in closer to the civilized towns.
Right. No potential information on location or anything else that you have. I would take it.
Location, especially for those ones that are on the sort of
Earlier.
ones that have been put away or tamped down a bit. Those ones, they could be anywhere. I mean, if they've been scattered amongst the surrounding.
Do you also happen to know, off the top of your head, anyone by the name of Eliza who was or is in the 11th Garrison?
There's people better asked for me than that.
All right. Is there a particularly high cliff around here?
There's a lot of high cliffs around
There's no
here.
capital H high cliff.
Not that I'm aware of.
Phooey.
It's mountains all around the surrounding communities, Humboldt Clearing.
We may have to be seeing those in the coming days.
Good luck.
Potential question about Andrew when he showed up to report Deshi missing, and he was very distressed. I recall being told. It seemed like that had anything to do with the fact that there were bodies already discovered before the night of the fundraiser.
It's possible. I believe, if my memory serves at that point, only one, maybe two of the bodies at least had reached the ears of most of the people in town. When the first person died, we treated it seriously, but until the number of them came up, we weren't sure that something particularly nefarious was happening. Could have been an animal. I mean, every once in a while you get an attack. So Andrew might have heard about one or two of them. So yeah, maybe a reason for concern, but I don't know if that was his primary reason for being on edge.
Right. I will let you get back to your breakout pairings. Fantastic work here.
I ain't in a rush if you need anything else.
That's all for now. I'm sure I'll see you again shortly.
All right, good luck.
I'm gonna whip out my map of everybody else
Yep.
and see that they're heading, follow where Rysynthian and Bete are. And then I also wanted to ask, on my way to the council, did I feel like anyone was, did I feel like I needed to slink around?
Give
was
me a
anyone...
perception check.
Okay. Ooh.
Everyone's like, where you going?
17.
17. As you kind of walk through town on your way to, because you guys were headed to Kimber, so you're kind of going northward. So you're kind of cutting across, not the main center of town, but some of the back streets there. There's a couple of people that you're not sure if your sort of hackles are just up, but you look around and some people kind of... And you get that once or twice, and you're not just sure if it's, you're from out of town, so
Yeah.
it could mean something, it could mean nothing.
Fascinating. I will also, as always, keep an eye out for my dear friend, Mr. Belgram, as I pass through the center of town, just seeing if I see him.
Give me another perception check.
Okay. 10.
10, yeah, not able to find him.
That's okay.
We pivot.
Hot.
My neck.
My bad.
Down a little street that you walked down and were rebuffed rather quickly. The street that the house supposedly belonging to Trip, although someone else answered the door when you came there. You guys find your way back there. Still looks like someone's inside. There's a little bit of light flickering from within.
Remind me, you weren't with us last time.
No. Do you want me to go up solo? You just watch behind? Do you think she won't answer the door if you come again?
I'm happy to stay back for now, but I'll be over here stretching if you want to refer to me as a...
Well, you should be ready to come in quick so that you get your, intimidation thing going on that you're looking to do.
All right.
Okay. But I'll just go up solo, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
She'll float over to the door.
Give a little hop.
Oh, yeah, is there a spot that's not immediately viewable from the front porch? I could kind of like...
Yeah,
stand
like
back.
some sort of, there's some sort of hedges and things from the
Yeah.
houses next door that you can kind of just be...
I can keep eyes on her,
Yeah, a little
but
bit, yeah.
yeah.
Give a knock. After a moment, you can hear inside there's... And the door sort of flings open. What?
Hi, I'm Agent and I'm looking for Trip. Is he home?
No, he's not. He's working.
Who are you?
I'm Trip's wife.
Oh, do you mind if I ask you a couple questions?
Yes. And she
I'm gonna stick my foot in the door, like literally.
Do it, and she stops the door.
It would be very helpful if we asked you a couple of questions. Me and my partner over here is gonna come out from the hedges.
I see her refer to me like that. Yeah,
It
I'm
won't
like,
take a moment of your time.
Give me a persuasion check.
Let's go.
Give me a big old bicep check.
Oof, that is not good. That is only a 6.
She pushes you. Give me an athletics check.
Whoa, God.
Oh, here we go, baby.
If I see that, I'm like sprinting over.
That's a nat 1.
Now, she pushes you and you stumble back. There's like one step and you even kind of almost fall and you're able to catch her.
I'll
but-
catch you then.
How did it go?
Badly.
Put you back on your feet. So, did you get any queries in there?
Well, she's his wife.
Let's ask her about Callie. All right.
We can do this the hard way, I suppose.
Forgive me, Eleanor, right? Because why is Trip hanging out with Callie late into the night?
Drinking and stuff. Must be really embarrassing for your neighbors.
Late night carriage rides, bars. We're just trying to square this away.
Give me an intimidation check. Give it with disadvantage.
damn it.
Sort of rebuffed a couple times, but go ahead.
Intimidation?
All right.
8. You see her sort of, there's a window to the side and you see her face kind of, and then closes the curtains.
Well,
Burn the house.
I was just gonna say burn the house down.
Well,
I wrap my elbow and I guess we'll go talk to his girlfriend again.
Sorry.
And then I'll turn and walk away.
meanwhile,
Tried.
Elbow in flames.
Elbows and
Flames.
flames.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good bar name.
Elmo and Flame.
Elbows and flames.
Oh, elbows and
Elmo and
Elmo!
Flame.
It's Elmo!
Yeah, the meme of
Elbow.
Elmo
Oh, I
and
thought
Flame.
he just did the elbow, so I thought it was elbows
I said
and flames.
your elbow.
I'm
elbows
elbow
and
and
flames.
flames. Got
I
it.
see both are good.
We're figuring out what memes
Catch
everyone
up.
is. You're Elmo and Flames.
I'm Elmo and
You're
Flames.
girl running with the baton or whatever she has in her hand.
For sure.
Oh God. Okay.
Elmo in flames. I get it.
Unlike the others, Kimber's home is about as far from Humber as you can get, while still being a part of the sort of town proper, being one of its citizens. It's a quaint little shack up to the north with a curious collection of lawn ornaments, chunks of wood that are whittled into various animal shapes. There's a diverse collection of flowers and herbs, and they're scattered across this lawn, and if there's a method to the madness, you can't discern it. It looks like an herbalist's wagon tipped over and the seeds kind of spilled out into the surrounding dirt. There's a couple planters hanging underneath the front windowsills, and a very wide-eyed, stocky elven woman is watering the plants within them when you arrive, sort of carefully tipping her can in to each of the planters. She has on a kind of gray half robe that goes down to her knees. It's cinched at the waist with a little sash. She doesn't hear you kind of coming right away because she's sort of humming to herself. You can hear her going. She's sort of humming. So you guys see her from a little distance there.
All right. Chaos.
And Leyo on your way, but haven't. Good, they beat you to the spot there.
But what exactly are we trying to get from her?
I don't know. Just go with it, man.
All right.
Just go with it.
This is exciting.
Just go with it.
All right, I'm on it for the
I
ride.
don't know, you're sounding like the exact opposite of chaos right now.
Well-
Trying to plan.
That's because a plan born through chaos is the best kind of plan.
All right, go ahead, champ.
Me, I'm taking the lead.
Yeah, of course.
Kimber.
Oh, hello there.
Hello. Very nice plot you have here, is what I would say, but I'm OEI.
You'll excuse my surprise. I just don't get a whole lot of visitors out here.
That's okay. I need to collect myself. Okay.
I'm sorry, did I say something wrong, officer?
No. I'm sorry.
Sorry, the thing went up my nose. So
All right. I have some questions for you. We have some questions for you.
Of course. I'm sorry, is the investigation still ongoing? I thought that the OEI had gone back.
They had.
The investigation has reopened because we've had new discoveries.
Oh, that's good, I think.
Yes, we are quite pleased. We have some questions for you if you don't mind.
But that's all right. You know that I spoke under zone of truth, right? I just want you...
Yes, we understand that.
Okay.
I guess the first question is, have either of your aides done Zone of Truth with Gold Pike?
No, they weren't here. They had left by the time Gold Pike had arrived.
Can you elaborate on that? What do you mean left?
Well, they're not from Hamburg.
Where are they from?
A town called Boshang up north.
Boshang.
That's right.
How far north is that? Pretty close?
A few hours travel. I mean, you can certainly get there in a day. That ain't so unusual. I mean, one of Joe May's aides was from out of town as well.
Where was he from?
I'm not sure. You probably have to ask Joe May. I mean, sometimes it's good to have an outside perspective and
Right.
someone with some experience. They'd worked on campaigns before in Boshang, so I was happy to have someone who'd gone through that before.
May we have their names, please?
Of course. It was Yadiel Crane and Savine Miritar, and I'd recommend them to anyone who was looking to have a campaign of their own.
Sorry, what was that second name again?
Savine, S-E-V-I-N, Miritar.
All right. Now, I guess just running through a couple questions. I apologize if this is a repeat of what Goldpack did before.
Well, that's all right.
Were you part of the group that was soliciting people's homes shortly after the election just to see how people felt about you?
We did go around a little bit after the election. Myself, May's, Joe May's people as well, and I'm not sure if any of Thistle's peoples did. I don't know if he had any plans to ever run again. He had sort of an embarrassing incident.
Yeah, with the 11th.
He lied.
Yeah.
Yes, we're aware of.
And he felt bad.
And you're not big on lying.
Well, I just lying about that in a town like this.
Right. I mean, a lot of politicians lie, but yeah, it's good to have an honest one.
I think that is true.
Did you take personal offense to his lies? How do you feel about the...
Not so much. I just know that, I got a lot of friends here, veterans, ex-military, and a little disrespectful, as I feel.
And were you... I'm sorry to say, but many people were aggravated by your soliciting. Were you not embarrassed to be doing this?
Well, I guess the rejection was a little embarrassing, but there might be another seat opening up, and I just wanted to keep my options open, and I felt like the first time around, looking back, I should have had a stronger idea of what I did want, because mostly just what I didn't want was to sort of raise the force down for the aqueduct, and I think for the next time around, if there is a next time around, I'd like to, know what I can offer to people.
And how did it feel having someone like Aliestra back in Deshi Parim, even though you both share a background in herbalism and botany?
Me and Ali don't really have a lot of shared history.
But you never worked together having that same background?
No, not really. I mean, Deshi had more resources than I did, but that's the way it goes sometimes. You just try to do what you can with what you got.
As an herbalist, have you ever gone up to where the reservoir is? Just out of curiosity, we might be exploring that area.
I've been up to the reservoir, yeah. It's beautiful.
Does anybody inhabit it, or...?
No, but people come to it. I mean, people get water from there, go fishing there, they go hunting around there. It's a very popular spot for wildlife that come to drink at the reservoir, so people come and go from there.
And did you go solo? Or I hear a lot about vultures out in in their territories out in the
Oh,
wilderness?
most of that's further out. I mean, the reservoir ain't that far, and there's a road that goes up to it.
All right.
It's kind of winding, which is why they wanted to build a more direct path to it, but you can get there pretty easily.
When you would send folks to sort of gauge the interest in how you performed in the election, would you ever send not your aides, other people that would volunteer, that were passionate about your campaign?
I think during the campaign there were some other people who sort of wanted to express their support, but afterwards I'd say mostly it was just the politicians and their aides.
Would this happen mostly during like working hours or later in the evenings when folks would be home from work?
I guess different times, I don't know. The aides did it more than I did specifically. They were out sometimes.
Just out of curiosity, do you have any correspondence between you and your aides of recent kept in touch?
No, not really. They left to, I think, work on another election that was taking place in Beauchang. And they left the next day after the fundraiser. And I said this under his own truth, but they were here on the night of the fundraiser, so...
Where were they, just out of curiosity?
they were... There's a fence in my backyard that got busted up by owlbears a while back, and I haven't had time to work on it, fix it up, because I've been, campaigning. And as a sort of parting gift, they said they'd fix the fence for all the work we did together. I told them they didn't have to do that, but I thought it was real nice. They fixed up the fence before they went off to Beauchang.
And just apologies if this is a bit of an insensitive question, but do you blame them at all for your poor performance in the election?
No, not at all.
You just said they're very experienced with this kind of thing.
Well, they had worked on a campaign before. I just mean, you can't always control how it goes, but they're very helpful. They're always happy to... They encourage me to stay in, even when, I thought about dropping out.
We don't want to take up too much of your time, but I want to ask you a pretty heavy question, if that's all right.
Oh, my.
You know about the other 5 victims that fell near Perim's disappearance?
I do, yes.
Well, we have, from the OEI, have some magic being able to be utilized, and I did use the locate object spell, and there is a flower here at your place that is present at every 5 locations of these victims. How does that mean anything to you, or?
What kind of flower?
I can't reveal that just yet. I just don't know who we can trust with this kind of information.
Give me a deception check.
Wigglety wigglety, here comes the chaos.
23?
Yes. Whoa.
Well, I hadn't heard anything about that, but you're welcome to take a look around the garden.
All right, and there's not specific animals that might live by here that could murder victims that like these kind of flowers or anything like that?
Well, like I said, we get owlbears. I mean, that's what the fences were for, and they were pretty sturdy, fortified fences just to make sure they don't come wandering in.
An owlbear's strong enough to maybe hit them on the side of the head, all 5 victims.
Oh, an owlbear could hit you on the side of the head, for sure.
All right.
It's true.
All right.
I think we're all set here.
Sure. If you need anything, let me know.
Find out more about those flowers, I'll let you know. Be
Okay.
careful about them.
Yeah, I'm happy to keep an eye out if you want to tell me what kind of flower.
I might be back.
All right. Have a good day, officers.
You as well. I feel like
Those are
So,
some
Leyo, you sort of catch up at this point.
ooh, big swings, buddy.
chaos, yes? Was that the kind of thing that got the fires pumping?
Yeah, I got something pumping. Yeah, I got me not in that way, please. Distracted in a way.
So maybe not helpful. Too far of a
The
swing.
opening line was a bit crazy.
Did you know anything about the soliciting?
It's good to see you, Georgie.
Hello, Agent Leyo.
Yes, because she was a part of the soliciting.
Oh, yes.
Her and her aides who don't live here in Humber.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yes, I mean, once again, kind of a dead end. I feel there. Very kind woman, and I feel bad for lying about those flowers.
Oh.
I thought that was a good move, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was the gotcha at the very top that was.
So
No, don't worry about it. I won't give notes.
Did you ask about how she feels about Aliastra?
Yes.
Yes.
And she had really no opinion of the lady.
Yeah. Then, even though they have a shared background in flowers and herbs and whatnot,
Did you ask if she thinks she's a bit of a witch?
if
We
we thought Kimber
phrase
was a bit of a witch or Aliastra.
If Kimber thinks Aliastra is a bit of a witch.
We didn't bring that up, but it felt like she was very in the middle about Aliastra, so I don't think so.
Right. Does this woman have a carriage of her own? She makes trips up and down out of town or
If
no?
we look at like the property,
Certainly
sign
isn't
of
an obvious.
Not here.
It's a very small house. Like this little.
Can we see the obvious place where the fence was fixed?
Give me a perception check.
Ooh, nat 20.
Hey.
After hearing from them sort of about what you talked about, you just give a little walk around, and she even is still at the house, and she sees you guys like walking around, and she gives you a little wave. Like she doesn't seem to mind. Again, so it's hard to tell where her property starts and ends because
Yeah.
she's kind of out in this big open field in the kind of middle of nowhere, so she's not really concerned so much. You guys take a little walk toward where the trees start to crop up, and as you get a little further and further, you can start to see a long, sort of thick fence that sort of stretches all the way from left to right, like mostly as far as you can see in either direction until they kind of go over the next hill. It looks pretty sturdy. I mean, to keep out owlbears, or at least they broke it at one point, so you know they're strong enough to. But mainly, it's just to try and usher them somewhere else, keep them in a different place. And there is a part of the fence that looks like the wood is a much lighter color, sort of a little ways back there.
Anything else lying around on the ground?
Do you want to go like to the fence?
Yeah,
now?
I just want to see
You
the.
guys take a little walk into the woods there. You sort of take a look around. You get up to the part where the lighter kind of wood is, and you can see the other side of the fence, which has some like sort of spikes on the back of it, just to
Oh.
further deter any kind of animals from getting closer to it. You give it kind of a little rattle there. It seems pretty sturdy. And with that nat 20, I'd say you look kind of back around, and you can't even really see. You can see the top of Kimber's house from here, but like you can't really see a lot of her house from here. Like it's that you've walked into the woods, like kind of a couple hundred feet. So you're kind of a little isolated back here. You give a look around. It looks like over the fence and sort of a little further, maybe another 100 feet or so on the other side of the fence, there's like a little pond or watering hole that like could be a place where animals kind of come, and it might explain why owlbears kind of showed up here if they were coming to get a drink of water. And all of you give me perception checks.
Okay,
guidance.
nice. Let's go, fam.
Guys, don't fight owlbears without us.
Okay.
Natural 20!
let's go.
Good.
And a
I got
max
it.
roll on guidance.
Nice. I got a 9.
18.
As you're standing here, the dirt here is sort of a mixed rock and soil, and it makes, as you're walking, it makes like strong imprints in the ground, like it's just the way the mixture of the kind of soil and stuff. And there's a lot of footsteps around here, which like if someone came back here to repair the fence, you might kind of expect there to be. But yeah, there's like a lot of old kind of foot traffic around this fence area.
On
as
either
well.
side of the fence?
Yeah, less so on the other side, but if someone was repairing it, they might
Right.
sometimes be on the other side. But yeah. on those
Do they ever like, are they pretty concentrated, or does it ever seem that they kind of like wander along the sides of the fence, or even like further into the woods or south? I don't know.
They're pretty concentrated around where like the lighter wood is, where it seems like it was repaired. However, with a nat 20, on the other side of the fence, it looks like they kind of meander in a couple directions. Possibly, you know, someone was looking for something or grab it, but yeah, there's some footsteps on the other side of the fence heading in a couple different directions.
Am I able to follow them? Like,
If you want to hop the fence.
Ooh.
here we go.
Like a lift.
Also, I feel silly. We need to ask her about this. If any of her aides ever wore boots like this.
I guess, yeah, we know she's not 11th, but maybe her aides were military.
Not 11th. These are vultures.
But wouldn't the military be the only ones who really know about the vulture specifically?
But if her, let's say in theory, if her aides were responsible, maybe they were wearing.
Oh, I see what you're
This,
saying.
yeah.
Yeah, suspect, sure.
Can I take the leather thing and pass it to Luca and then run and jump over the fence?
As
give me
he's
another
like, like trying to climb over this thing.
This is gonna look stupid.
Agile.
Oh, Georgie! Georgie
likes
puts
to do
one
a
foot
front
and kind of
somersault.
does like a like one of the spikes like goes right by your face, but
my
out of
God.
sheer luck you kind of miss it and
Wow.
you sort of land on the other side while Bete sort of
Yeah, she's like halfway over it and. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go! And he starts to climb.
you land on the other side. Again, it's not super tall, but it's tall.
You
enough.
go get her, buddy. You primed her. Go ahead and get her.
Okay, good luck.
Or you can come with us if you want, but
I don't want to climb that wall. It's okay.
like, go get her.
All right, I'll go get her. Chaos.
Chaos!
All right. There's one thing I wanted to check though.
No, leave.
With those tracks specifically, is there any
The
like?
ones on the other side of the fence? that they're following.
I guess, were there any tracks before, like, the other side of the fence?
Yes, lots. That's
Lots,
where the
yeah, yeah.
main concentration of sort of footprints and stuff.
Was there any that, like, had... I'm trying to look for the longevity of, like, how recent. So, like, are there any leaves in the foot traffic that haven't been crushed or have been crushed?
They
or
all look pretty old.
Pretty old.
Yeah, they don't
Okay.
look super recent, but give me a perception check.
Okay.
Actually, give me a survival check. This is sort of more
Okay.
tracks.
Are we at the point now that it maybe if I saw the 3 dots lined up that we are maybe on our way to them?
You could. Were you? I thought you guys were going somewhere else. Were you going
shit,
to Callie's?
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we'll pivot to there.
Wait,
but unless you guys
that
want.
was- that was a bluff.
We'll wait. Yeah.
That was a bluff to Eleanor. Yeah,
We don't have a zone of truth in our amongst us,
Yeah.
so we gotta go and get the reinforcements.
With Jack of all trades, that's going to be a 16.
16. You can't sort of discern so much recent other than none of them look really, really recent, other than your own footprints.
Yeah.
And besides you and Agents Bete and Leyo, it looked like there might have been 3 sets of footprints. Like 3 different sizes of shoe or, you know.
Okay. In the old, but not, like, as old as other footprints. Yeah.
What? what?
Those 3 sets of footsteps were...
That is this
Oh,
all around this repaired part of the fence, there's like 3 sets of footsteps there.
Got it. Okay, I'm gonna head back to Kimber.
Hey, agent. Ask them.
Yes?
Ask either if any of them had a beard, what kind of carriage they left in, because they had to go long distance back to Boshang, and also ask them what time they left after finishing the fence.
All right, I can do that.
Yeah, then hit her with the evidence.
And then something I just pull out of my pocket.
And then hit her?
Yeah.
All right.
Trust your instincts.
Okay.
Let's go.
Not how I usually do.
We'll follow Asia Rysynthian first here.
Okay.
Kind of walk back over. She's still working on her flowers there.
Kimber,
Yeah.
we have discovered something that
I'm
needs
looking
to...
at all my flowers,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna commit them to memory.
All right, and
And
nothing
if I see them, I'll let you know.
around town, you mean, at those other locations?
Yeah, I don't mean in my garden.
Yeah, right, because there are a lot of flowers here. I have 3 questions for you.
Let's start with the first one.
Yeah, first one. Well, actually, it might be 4, but your 2 aides from Boshang, did one of them perhaps have a beard? Big beard?
No, neither of them had beards.
This is a waste of time. No, I'm just kidding. Did they have a carriage that they took back to Boshang, or was that rented here, or did they call upon someone to send a carriage, or did they walk?
If they did, I didn't see it.
Okay. And after the fence was fixed for the owlbears, when did they leave town? How long did they stick with you after the election?
Not long. Like I said, they were working on the fence on the night of the fundraiser.
Yep.
And when I woke up next morning, they had already gone.
They had gone, all right. Did they want to say goodbye to you? The night before, did they say, hey, it was great working with you, or did they kind of just disappear?
No, they did. They expressed, and I told them they didn't have to fix the fence, and they said, no, before we go, we want to sort of honor this sort of arrangement we had and just fix up the fence before we go.
But pleasantries were exchanged, so their disappearance and leaving you, it was expected that you might not see them in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, I could hear them out there working, and by the time I went to bed, it must have been around midnight. I could look out my window and still see lanterns bobbing out there.
And something's nagging at me. How many aides did you have?
Oh, just the 2.
Yeah, just the 2. All right. All right. That's actually very helpful. Thank you very much, Kimber.
Of course.
I was gonna ask you something else to try to throw you off your guard, but I think I got what I needed.
Let me try it.
All right. This.
Oh! I don't know what that is.
Not even your aides wore anything like this. Or any symbol, or any, do they have any brown leather boots that they wore?
They wore leather boots.
Wore leather boots, and they were brown.
Yeah.
That was not as helpful, but the previous stuff was, so thank you, Kimber.
I'm glad that I could help.
You are a very nice woman.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm-
Agent,
Rysynthian.
Rysynthian.
Yes.
Where have I heard that before?
Well, yeah, it might be just I have one of those faces, one of those names, or I
It wasn't the face.
I am.
Just one of those names.
One of those names. I am back on Valo Caldera, a bit of a name. You know,
that's what it was.
in the tabloids, I deliver the news to the media and what the goings on and help.
Yeah, maybe I saw you in a paper in a coda or something.
Wow. Well, and now if I see you in a paper in a good way, I'll know who you are.
Oh, well, I don't know if that'll ever happen unless I get elected.
You're gonna get elected,
That would be great.
Because you're very nice, and I think you should get the next election.
Next time, I'll have a better idea what I want.
Yes. All right, Kimber, this has been fantastic. All right.
Let me know if you need anything else.
All right, goodbye.
I'll walk. You guys are coming as he's finishing up that conversation, but we're going to pivot over to Leyo and Bete first. Both of you give me survival checks.
Guidance.
Not a 20?
Nat 1.
Oh my gosh.
The tracks start to disperse a little bit, mainly because the ground is just, it turns a little rockier and the tracks get a little harder to follow. In addition to that, as you guys start to bring us forward, there's a,
Oh no.
and you're not exactly sure where it's coming. It kind of echoes through the forest a little bit, and you're not quite able to pinpoint it. And you could continue to try and maybe pick up the tracks elsewhere. You could tell you're wandering into sort of the wilderness a little bit. Yeah.
Agent. I hear an owlbear. I'm not too eager on destroying these creatures.
Ooh.
Would you like any thoughts on that, or just noises, or? Okay, we could follow some other tracks. We have no evidence saying that like owlbears could have collected any evidence like the cockatrices.
We followed one. There were a couple going in either direction.
They were kind of like moving around the opposite side of the fence, and then you followed the most, like, there was maybe some footsteps, hard to tell if it was more than one person, but a set of footsteps that led deeper, and again, it quickly became rocky, so there wasn't like another trail to follow.
Oh, okay. This is
You
the
could
only
go
one.
deeper into the woods in the hopes that you pick up this trail that you kind of just lost because it sort of disappeared, but then you're wandering into the woods. But
Perhaps reinforcements before we head back into the woods for the second time today.
So not following the new tracks, keeping with this track. There's a couple different directions, right?
No, just
so
the
he
one.
just-
the one. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I'm misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Fundamental misunderstanding.
There's really just the one that go deeper into the woods, but
Okay.
you've lost that trail. It kind of peters out because it gets rockier.
Got it, okay.
And you could try and go deeper in to see if that trail gets picked up further in. like
Yeah.
if there's softer soil. But it's just, then you're getting into owlbear territory.
Got
so
it.
you can go deeper to try and find it, but there's animals abound.
Okay.
Perhaps it would be equally helpful to look at a map and see if this back sort of woods could be some kind of shortcut to any one of our murder locations.
It's possible, yeah. All right, let's meet up with the gang. Okay.
Pivot back to the front there, for sort of catching up with the other two agents.
You see Rysynthian walking away. Oh, happy.
Should we holler out to him?
Hey, Agent Luca,
Ah, yes.
you look like you've solved the whole thing.
I think I got some good stuff, and Kimber is a very nice person.
Great.
Oh,
Yes, if we want to, we can go meet up with the other two. It seems they found some weird foot traffic out by this fence that was broken by an owlbear a while ago. I do want to say, as we get closer, be careful of where you step, because I'm concerned.
Owlbear droppings?
No, well, yes, but there's very specific foot traffic, and I can identify 3 sets, and this fence was fixed by Kimber's aides, and there were only 2 of them.
did they break her fence?
No, she said the owlbear broke her fence, and then they offered to fix it up. But they worked into the night and then disappeared the morning after Deshi Parim's disappearance. And there's 3 sets of foot traffic when there's only 2 aides. I don't know, so I don't want to muddy up what we have out there.
Stinks.
Yeah. Also, without going back, could I ask if I could make a mental note how big her feet were, like compared to mine? If I go and measure my foot to what's out there, there's something smaller.
Kimber specifically?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's sort of on the more lithe side. She has pretty narrow footprints. I mean, they're just considerably narrower than yours. She kind of has longer, narrow feet.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I want
That look in your eye.
to. I want to compare the foot traffic to see if she went out there and that's the 3rd set, or if there's a weird 3rd person that I don't know about.
Co-conspirator.
Yeah, exactly. Although Agent Bete did have me ask, about that carriage driver that Deshi went in that had the beard
Fake beard.
and the carriage. Nothing seemed to match up there, but it could once again be a fake beard or
Fake
something.
beard.
A disguise, I don't know.
The timing is bad, and 3 people pretending to be 2 on the night.
And working into the wee hours.
I don't fix fences in the middle of the night.
It is weird to work till midnight, but I guess maybe if they really needed to get back to Bosheng the next day. But that's weird if they had to get back so quick. If they had won the elect. No, that was 2 months
Wasn't
prior.
it? Yeah,
I don't know what's
6
happening.
weeks they could have fixed the fence.
Yeah.
They were canvassing for 6 weeks.
Also, I wonder, because these were 2 outside hires as aides because they had done campaigning before, it would be very easy if this was a larger scheme to hire those 2 people, not seeing their faces, them get killed, and 2 people step into those shoes.
Did she tell you how she found them?
No. Maybe we meet up with the other 2, see what they found with those tracking things, and maybe we can get everyone's thoughts and maybe re-question, I don't know.
You guys head back
looking
into the.
over to-
As you guys
yeah.
are passing by once again, you're far enough away, but she sort of gives you a little wave.
So sweet.
And as you guys get further into the woods, you see Leyo and Bete crawling.
Come
over
up to the super tall here. I can help people get down from the.
I refuse his help.
Give me an athletics check.
Oh,
Matt! +0. 14.
14. You kind of and almost kind of fall and then catch yourself on the fence.
Georgie's feeling athletic today.
Kate's standing there like this.
Are you catching me?
I'm ready.
Edie will put her feet up on the fence and then just trust fall.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Any owlbears?
Absolutely.
All
I
right.
decided to say no to that for now, but I would like to see a map. See where a potential path could have incurred in the following the direction of footsteps.
So those tracks didn't really lead anywhere specific.
Well, the tracks lead into possible owlbear territory. We could all go together. We just were a little hesitant
A bit-
It was just 2. I mean, I would go right now. Daylight's burning.
Yes, man?
I can cast Pass Without a Trace and go and try to sneak past any owl bears.
Should we do it as... Would you prefer to do it as a team in case we alerted the owlbear, or...
Maybe if people are just close by? Pass Without a Trace is good, but it doesn't make you invisible. So if somebody trips or something, or clings with armor,
I'm pretty light.
I
on my
mean,
feet.
this would definitely help. So anybody who wants to come, maybe other people go on the other side of the fence in case they have to run in, but
I think we all should go, and if we
okay.
grab the attention of the owlbear, even with Pass Without Trace, then we just kill an owlbear.
Assuming it's only one.
Upsetting.
They're so cute.
Or scare it
though.
off.
I don't think you can scare an owlbear.
Yeah.
Pretty scary.
Unless they're black, brown, like...
Yeah. The black ones, you go, I'm big.
No.
I'm gonna start
prestidigitation.
All right, let's go. Oh, I just did that.
And I'm gonna relay the information to you guys about
Okay.
what you had asked
Cool.
and what I told them.
All right. All right. Here we go.
What a
With enough
long
people here to assist
day.
each other,
Hey,
flip
yeah,
back
yeah.
over to the other side.
So she said even when she wanted to drop out, they convinced her to stay in the race?
I guess, I don't know.
These aides were absolutely working to stay in town, to come up with a plan, soliciting around, making it seem like they needed to stay here until it was time to carry out the plan on the night of the fundraiser.
That,
Okay,
yeah,
well-
just
That does
normalizing their
follow.
presence after the
Let's
election
not
so that when they
jump
come and knock on your door,
Right
they're not
into
suspicious.
it. But what are their names again?
Something crazy.
Oh, it was
So fake
Yadiel
names.
Yadiel Crane.
Well, they can't be fake. They have a history of doing this in other
all right.
towns.
Right.
Yeah, I
Did
guess.
you ask her? Did you?
And
Sorry, the
Savine. Savine
Miratar.
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 Did you ask her how she first came into contact with these folks?
Not at the time.
Do you think that we should find out if they reached out to her?
Yes,
Yes.
we could do that.
And I pitched a theory, which I told you guys, but about the if these were 2 people that snuck into these, like stepped into the shoes of these people and had killed the actual 2, but that probably would have been heard of since Bosheng's not too far. But
We'll find out.
Then cast Pass Without
Oh,
a Trace.
great.
Quiet footsteps on the ground.
So we don't leave any tracks.
Great.
Oh, it's all of us?
Anyone
I
within?
can do it within
That's so cool.
30-foot range of myself.
All right.
it's a plus
And you
10.
have a plus 10 to any of your stealth checks.
Whoa!
Thank you.
Okay.
So whatever you have for stealth, you have plus 10 from that.
Sick.
You guys all sort of on the other side of the fence, following that sort of
feel
first.
like
Let's do it.
Float through the trees.
Everybody give me survival checks. Or everybody give me stealth checks
Jeez.
first, and then.
Okay.
Guidance myself. Disadvantage.
Survival or stealth first?
Stealth first, yep.
Dirty 20.
17.
16.
24.
30.
Great.
Whoa.
You guys move quickly and quietly, and again, as you're moving, you see the spot where the Bete and Leyo sort of lead you to the spot where the tracks start to disperse, and at that moment, again, you can kind of hear the sort of echoes throughout the woods. But you guys quickly continue to move. Everybody give me survival checks to see if you can pick up the trail again.
Who's guidance? Who's good?
I'm pretty good at survival. Plus 4.
Oh, that's what me too. I'll got myself.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Ooh, 22.
Oh, wow.
17.
Nice.
7.
7.
7.
you guys are able to pick up the trail a little bit later. You go a little further in, and you have to stay with close enough to maintain within the pass without trace sort of bubble there. But you continue to creep forward, and the two of you kind of tap each other, and you see another kind of scattered footsteps, and it's intermittent. They'll appear for a second and then disappear, just because of the terrain changes frequently. Rocky,
There's a
muddy.
trajectory. that we
Loosely,
can
yeah. A
kind
couple
of-
times you kind of lose it and you have to pick it up again. As you are creeping a little further forward, deeper and deeper into the forest, you hear another round of kind of, and you look off to your right.
I'll put up like a.
Give me one more round of stealth check.
Such a beautiful creature.
I'm gonna use a luck.
Okay. Great.
Ooh.
Yeah.
17.
21.
21.
29.
25.
You guys creep forward and starts to walk. You guys continue to follow the tracks. They appear, disappear, and finally you're going through the woods, and something sort of clears out up ahead, and you step forward out onto, extending all the way to the left and all the way to the right. This is like a road. Like it comes out to a road that might pretty wide. It's not like a paved road, but like a dirt road. And if you squint way off to the left, it looks like that's Humber way off to the left, and it disappears into the hills off to the right. But a road. There's a road.
In here.
Georgie's gonna walk into the middle of the road and start jumping up and down and silently punching the air. Just
You do so.
Owlbears are still within sniffing distance. Calm down. All right.
All right.
Maybe wonder if this road directly leads to the front of Alley Astra's if we followed it.
Is there anything if we do a quick scan of the road, nearby, the other bank, stuff like that? Anything that's out of place or anything like that?
Give me survival checks.
Yeah, tamped down like something was going into the survival.
21.
10.
Dirty 20.
7 again.
17.
I mean, there's loads of wheel and horse hoof tracks. Seems like a well-traveled road. You look at the other side to see if they crossed and went into the woods on the other side. And with those rolls, I would say you don't see some tracks on the other side.
With
so.
my natural sense of direction. You said Humber's off on the left.
Yeah, so that's south probably.
South.
And then probably the other way, and heading loosely north-ish.
Is north. Is that the direction that
Ocean.
the aides, yes, that
Yes.
the aides said that they were headed?
Yes.
And south is where Aliastra is. Vaguely.
South is towards town, so
Towards
yeah.
town. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we may have just proven how innocuous it is that they actually went through the woods and went north like they said, or
Through an owlbear
The-
territory.
Absolutely not.
all right,
In the middle of the night?
Would be an odd route.
I mean,
would be.
owlbears are not nocturnal though, so I guess it wouldn't be as crazy at night to cross through there, but
But why not get the carriage to pick you up outside of her?
yeah.
Are you sure?
It's suspicious.
It is
It's
strange.
pretty suspicious.
It is strange.
Give me nature checks, all of you.
Oh,
So it's
many dice rolls.
are owlbears not nocturnal?
Say
That was some crazy knowledge.
You said it so
5.
confidently.
2.
14.
Wait, what was this roll?
Nature.
18.
Is that what you have?
Yeah.
Nice.
8.
I would say Min recalls it's a common misconception that owlbears are nocturnal because owls. but they're actually crepuscular, which means they hunt at like twilight hours.
Whoa.
And actually, as you're sort of talking this out, some of it starts to make sense. One of the least dangerous times to be out in owlbear territory is like just after twilight, because they've usually fed just after twilight. So if you're going somewhere you know owl bears are going to be, that's actually a good time to go out and do something, because they're usually looking to sleep after that.
What is just after twilight? Is that?
It sort of varies depending on when the sun's going down, but it's like...
Would it be
you
like
know,
early evening?
Yeah,
Yeah,
early.
so not midnight.
No, that's significantly later.
Yeah, okay, great.
All bears are crepuscular.
Does that mean that they have like a hard underbelly?
No,
No.
It's crustacean.
no.
Yeah. It means they hunt in the twilight hours. So
Right.
like dawn or dusk.
Ah.
So
Good
I
to
guess you could work in the evening to avoid them, like at night. But you could also just work during the day to avoid them.
And not take this route and avoid the risk.
Does anybody have
You
any
would
interest?
still have the carriage pick you up in front of her house, right?
Yes,
It's not that big of a shortcut to cut through the woods.
No.
There's other creatures that are nocturnal.
Yes.
And specifically, Kimber said she didn't have any recollection of them having a carriage or calling for one. So that was, if they took a carriage back to Bosheng, that was hidden purposefully.
They were going
Do we
to
know
meet
how
it
far
so
away
that she wouldn't
Bochang
see it.
is?
It's like probably like a full day's sort of walking travel, yeah.
Okay.
But you could get there in a day, but it would be, if you left in the morning, it would be getting dark by the time you got there.
Is anybody interested in walking this road back to town?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Just to get a sense, just to look through the killer's eyes.
Although I would like to hear how Kimber got in touch with these aides in the first place.
Split up.
Maybe we'll. Do we want to walk this road and then give Kimber some time away from questioning, or do we just want to split off right now?
Is anybody particularly stealthy who would like to go back through the danger zone?
I'm okay
I mean,
with
I
stealth,
still have Pass Without a Trace up for an hour, so I can go back with anyone who wants to join.
Without that, I definitely would have alerted the owlbears, so I should probably not
but I'm
test
not.
my luck.
I'm not extremely stealthy.
Well,
I could come with you.
okay. Let's
Thank
go.
you, Agent.
You looking for something in particular, retracing your steps back through?
We just want to ask her how she got in touch with them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
Were you trying to also go back?
No, I was trying to get
Oh,
somebody else to do it.
Oh, that's fine. I was just trying to keep track of who's going where.
Yeah.
If she mentions
just
anything
not
about flowers, keep that on the down low. I lied to her about that.
Oh.
All right. But let her follow that thread, is what you mean.
It doesn't matter to me.
All right.
So you guys are following the road back toward Humble,
Yeah.
back into town. Great. We'll follow Min and Barrett for a moment. Go ahead and both of you give me stealth checks on the way back through the woods.
This is gonna go great.
Yeah,
You're
I
gonna
guess we
hear
could've
us.
just
You're gonna
taken
hear
it.
us. How fast are you?
Pretty.
That
19. Or wait.
27?
With the plus 10?
17.
That's what I
plus
rolled.
10.
Okay. You guys start to creep back through the woods, and you sort of know the way roughly because you traced it not too long ago. And as you're moving through, you take a little pivot, and you can see the fence off in the distance, but over your shoulder, and it starts to take some like,
Does it see us for sure?
yep.
Oh.
I think it's running time.
Okay. Can I druid craft an owlbear roar behind, like 30 feet behind him?
It's further than that. What's the range on that?
30 feet?
It's significant. It's further than 30
Oh.
feet from you at the moment.
Woo,
It's
that
like
would
yeah,
be-
it's like 100 feet away from you at least. It's like between a couple of the
We'll
trees.
apologize about the fence later.
Okay.
Oh my
I need
god!
both of you to give me athletics checks.
Could have just taken the long way.
Walk to town.
You can make yours with advantage because you have the bonus action dash. From
8-minute detour.
Yeah, I don't have any focus points if I wanted to.
If you
try
wanted
that,
to give
but I
yourself
It is
don't.
almost twilight.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
20,
Oh,
baby.
thank God.
Athletics?
Yeah.
Oh, over 20.
Oh, thank God.
23.
The two of you, and you can hear it.
That's right.
And you guys get to the fence, and you sort of vault over it.
Yes.
And you guys are on the other side in it.
Can I druid craft a roar 30 feet behind him?
And it.
Woo!
Wow.
As it like hit the fence, it like rattled the side.
Ooh, sleep good. 15 minutes for our day.
Yeah.
At least
Pretty light on your feet, Lethelenel.
Well, the wood elf ancestry helps.
You too?
Muscles feel good.
Wow, you're like really looking for a scrap.
What?
What?
Oh, right. Yeah, just haven't got to stretch it a little bit today for the first time in a while.
Okay.
Let's get back over to Kimber's.
Take a moment to compose yourselves. Find your way back. She looks like she's finished with her kind of gardening, and she's sweeping there in the front where some of the dirt had gone over these little sort of cobblestone steps that lead up to her house there. And
Good afternoon. Sorry.
Afternoon.
We're
you were
we
with
spoke our colleagues.
Agent Rysynthian.
Yes.
He's a good-looking fella.
Wow, isn't he?
He's all right.
Quick question. How did you find your two aides? I know we're asking so many questions about them.
Well, that's all right. We connected shortly after I started my campaign. I was speaking in the market square. I was given a sort of, I'm officially running speech. And they were here to source some prices on the good timber that we got here. I mean, that's why a lot of people come to town. And they worked, I guess, in politics in the city back home. They had some experience. And also, I guess Boshang is another place like Humbor that's expanding real fast. It's very popular to move there.
Yeah.
And they've been raising a lot of forests around Boshang and some of the wildlife. And I guess they'd seen firsthand how some of the destruction of nature can upset things, so they were sympathetic to my plight.
What kind of politics were they in back home, you said?
I'm not sure. I think they worked for whatever the equivalent of the parliament or city council is.
Oh. You think they were pro-forest because they're in the timber trade?
I don't think they were in the timber trade. I think they were just looking for a place to source solid timber. I don't know what Boshang's got around there.
Sure. Because they're raising all the forests.
Maybe. I just don't know if the woods is good for construction and so forth.
Not to say that they weren't smart to hitch their wagon to you, but having come from an out of town and almost immediately headed back there not long after the election,
6 weeks.
does it seem, I don't know, did you get the idea that they would maybe have put down roots here, or did it always seem like they were going to leave again?
I suppose it seemed like they were going to stay if we won. I couldn't say that for certain, but I certainly assumed so.
And they were vetted at all?
Vetted how?
Well, they said they were from north. Did you get any references or anything like that from the other campaigns that they worked on?
I suppose not. It was my first campaign.
Yeah.
Right.
That makes sense.
I mean, they did a great job for me while they worked for me, best we could.
Sure they did.
Can we get physical descriptions of them?
Of course, and she describes both of them. They're both elves. One of them sort of shaved head, wears jewelry in one of the ears. The other one's sort of stocky and sort of short for an elf. So yeah, you get sort of a general description of both of them. Yep.
Now, there was only the two of them that worked for you,
That's right.
and only two of them that helped rebuild your fence.
That's right.
Did you walk down and observe them building the fence?
No, I could see him from my window.
Sure.
And you only ever saw two of them.
They came here, they had a bunch of tools, and they went back to repair the fence, and they were back there. You could hear them working,
Sure.
and
They never brought a drinking buddy with them and worked on it with a third.
not that I saw, no.
Did they have chisels?
I don't know, they had a little toolbox that was full of tools that could have had anything in it.
Totally.
And when I looked out my window, again, they had lanterns out there, and I could see the shadows on the trees.
Oh yeah, totally.
And plus, my fence was repaired in the morning.
Oh, they
So-
definitely fixed the fence.
But you didn't see them leave.
No, they'd left before I got up that next
You
morning.
noticed. All right.
They came to my door around, 2100, and they were still at it midnight when I went to bed.
Do you think it's
Diligent.
weird to fix a fence in the middle of the night?
Well, no, because owl bears. I don't know if you know.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. But couldn't you just do it during the day?
Well, it's just more dangerous during the day. Just more likely to spook an owl bear. Safest to go out, just after it gets dark.
Sure.
Right. Thank you.
Okay.
Of course. Tell Rysynthian said hi.
Hey!
Well.
Cade's like a little. All right. A little jealous.
Aww.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Out of towners, only here for the election, gone the night of the
Yeah. They have some
fundraiser.
plausible deniability, but
Of course.
that third set of footprints is weird, and the cutting through the trees is weird.
Absolutely. How else can we?
I don't think she knows anything, though.
Didn't seem like it.
Do you think Georgie's avoiding me?
She did kind of send us back through the trees.
Well, maybe she's avoiding you.
Maybe.
That makes
Maybe.
sense.
Meanwhile,
Wow.
we follow the path the road back toward Humbor, and you guys walk along the path. And even as you guys are walking along, an older kind of dwarven gentleman's walking along. He has his horse, gives you a little tip of the hat on the way, sort of walking along. So this road is like decently traveled. It's not something that's sort of so out of the way. When you come back into the kind of lowland sort of clearing where most of Humbor is, you look way off to the left and you can see what you think is Kimber's house, like way off to your left. So you've come out a good ways further west from where Kimber's house is. And the road continues in. It sort of looks like it goes straight toward the center of town, but it also splits off at one point. It looks like it goes kind of off the trees, maybe toward Dakota or whatever.
Okay.
So this is a road that sort of splits toward a number of other settlements, perhaps, sort of a more not a local road as much. When people are traveling to other towns.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, do you think we're gonna have to go to this other town and see if these people really exist? How?
Boshang? I mean, what did they say? It was like a day out? Something like that?
How else can we prove that? I mean, we need a little bit more.
I wouldn't mind knowing if they actually are from Boshang before we go there, but yeah, there's not a lot to
I wonder if
confirm.
Foley knows a major that is in Boshang that could give us a target to send to, or if he's connected through some kind of thing, we could ask them to inquire throughout tomorrow to see if they can do some digging on their end. Or
Sure,
something
to the other council, because if they had done political work in the other town,
They should be
then
well known.
They should be able to communicate council to council.
Yes, especially if they went back to do another election. They're still actively assisting in an election.
Yeah.
Presumably, Callie would have at least worked alongside or near these aides as well. This could be something else we talk to her about. She got to buy.
We have quite a few things to talk to Callie about.
Oh,
need
is it
to-
time to talk to Callie?
I would like to put as an important aide who seems to be centered around some things to finally zone her. I don't know. There might be time for that.
I've got energy for that. I feel like we want maybe our full squad present for that one.
And really be diligent about what questions we want to ask. So we're not just hounding her into a zone for an hour and a half,
Well, it doesn't last for an hour and a half, but yes, I get your meaning.
Oh,
Do we
I
know
don't
where
carry that
she
spell, so I
lives?
don't know.
Do we know where she lives?
Yes.
You guys have been given.
So how do I turn it on?
My God.
Don't
You hold
fucking
the button.
Hold it down.
Because I've never done it right.
Hold it down.
Hold it down.
As
Hold it
soon
down.
as it starts
Glowing.
glowing, let go.
Pick up.
Boom. You're done.
Callie's.
My name's not Callie. Must be talking to someone else.
I think he's saying we should go to Callie.
All right. See you there.
You guys got the message back?
You have to press it. See you there.
And press and hold until it's off.
Nice.
We don't.
Crushed it.
Excellent. Fucking crushed.
It's not spending, but you do have to press it, Agent.
All right.
When you
Learning.
we're back in the center of town.
You're heading there.
Heading
You're
there?
still on the outskirts.
When you do that, since it's just us three and we're whatever and we're on the way, you're telling me you don't sense any kind of disturbance with lumens.
I sense. I will. Tell me more.
Well, I'm just asking a question. If you don't sense that, then
Yes,
that's
I sense a
it.
disturbance.
fine. Do you?
Yeah.
In what
Tell
ways?
me more about it.
Tell
me what I'm feeling.
Disturbed.
Well, it's not. With something as small as ascending, it's not as big of an interference, but
Like a tickle in the air.
I mean, precisely. I mean, as you guys know, I am a bard. I train in the College of Lore, and the weave is. I hear it as a tune. You know, when I cast spells, I hear a C major chord. I hear all these different harmonics, and when Illumin is activated, it's even when it's small as this, the pitches just shift slightly. The weave, yeah. I just feel there's something not organic about it. It's not the way things are meant to be. It doesn't sound correct anymore when it's generated by a thing.
Did you hear it just now?
If I really try, I mean, with ascending, when we were on the dive rail, sure. I mean, that is a big piece of Lumen's technology. I mean, this, if I really try, then there's a little tickle in the weave, a little sharp on an A, but...
The next time we're on the dive rail, can you sing for me exactly what you hear?
I mean, I surely can. It's kind of weird. It's not like... Yeah, I can.
I need it.
I've never tried to
I
sing the
need
weave and
it.
not use a spell, but yeah.
I'll need it.
If
Stay
you
tuned.
need it, sure. I know I might sound crazy, but this I hear a difference when these things are used.
Rysynthian.
You didn't turn it on. All right, let's keep working. We're on a hot case.
And as the group starts to head towards Callie to reconvene and maybe think about what you want to ask her, that's where we're going to take a little break.
You know, ever
Guys,
since
we're cooking.
Ever
Oh
since
my
I got
God.
my grayscale vaccine, the lumens have been I've been like vibrating
Oh
with
my
the lumens.
God.
Exactly.
Get out.
A couple more pieces of information picked up at Kimber's property and the surrounding area, but we'll see what we have to talk to. Stick around, everybody. You're up.
There's a new Powerball. Get excited. Get your numbers in. Here we go.
Turnip Powerball?
Turnip Powerball. Welcome back, everybody. We hope that you've been stewing during the break. over all the information we've gotten thus far. More things starting to fall into place. Anything before we dive back in?
Oh, you know it, baby. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I should have had this. Golden Dagger resubscribed. Oh, PTMH show rated us. Sorry, I'm just seeing that now. That was over an hour ago. Welcome if you're still here. Team Toxley 100 bits, Nice McGross 100 bits, and then 20. Keldrumma resubscribed. Team Toxley, Nice McGross, Jamboner, Son of a Quest, Toast of Valkyra, Team Toxley, Nice McGross. All did 20. Ones all across the board. 2 for a nat 1. Just Jeffrey subscribed. And then Toast of Valkyra 200 bits. Thank you guys.
Very
Thank
much.
you.
Very sweet.
Callie's whereabouts are easy enough to track down. You've been given a rough description. Isn't that hard to follow up? Even if you had to do the legwork yourself, there's some convenient clues thanks to her past and now possibly again future profession. Her front yard features an outdoor workspace, similar kind of to the one at the Pareem residence, a little smaller. It has kind of a thatched roof over a space where there's a lot of tools and table surfaces for the purposes of sanding, assembling, and shaping pieces of furniture. Again, she built furniture before she sort of signed on for this campaign. In the corner, there's a kind of drawerless dresser, in-progress vanity, a couple of half-completed projects. Looks like those might have been started before working for Deshi. They've been pushed into the corner, some of them covered in tarps or dusty. A little bit of light pulses through the windows of the main house, so you approach the porch. You haven't gotten all the way up yet of this kind of narrow 2-story cottage. I'm confident that someone's present within to answer a knock at the door. As all can be.
Agent Min and I, when we spoke to Eleanor claims to be Tripp's wife.
Maybe.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe is it very newlywed, like in the last month instead of?
She didn't have the attitude of a newlywed, I would give you that.
It didn't seem like the
opposite.
honeymoon phase.
But even so, I mean, if they were wed a month ago, they probably knew her much longer than a month ago as well.
I can't wait to find out.
Wow.
Are we zone of truthing? Is that the plan?
She has to agree to it.
Well,
Or not, but yes.
Doesn't have
It's
to.
probably better. But yes, we could zone of truth. We have several things to sort of follow up with Callie on.
great.
She already seems. You haven't met her yet, but I'll like explain the innkeeper and Callie stopping by after we like kind of talk to her. So she seems already kind of shaken.
On the edge.
Do we
Yeah.
think that she's going to try to run for it? So if somebody needs to go around back and block the
Perhaps-
exit, we can.
If anything, I think she'll just refuse to speak to us.
I think perhaps knowing what we know now about the aides of Kimber, perhaps she feels or felt suspicious of them in some way, and that is what is causing her anxiety.
We could certainly lead with the fact
That's
that we're trying to
very
track down
generous.
the aides and veer it more towards the personal once we get those out of
would-
the way.
Very much like to speak to her in a zone of truth.
Yes.
I was just gonna say about the personal questioning. What would we gain by knowing more about her personal life of like that with Trip?
Oh, it's been a long day, Rysynthian.
To humiliate this woman?
No!
Find that often personal is professional, and vice versa.
So to help solve this case, we need to ask her if she was having an affair.
I mean, if she was having an affair, people often do things like murder or steal if they're lying and sleeping with people.
If there's an extremely ornery woman inside the house of a potential suspect, we might as well know what she's ornery about. That has everything to do with what we're looking at. And also, I'm curious.
All right. I mean, I don't discount what you're saying.
One thing I will say, and I can't believe I'm almost defending Callie at this point, but what we thought was the biggest piece of evidence against her, the carriage being picked up, that is no longer a possibility because that carriage no longer matches the description of the one we're looking for.
Right.
So that biggest piece, I considered that the biggest finger pointing towards Callie. And now I no longer think that that's viable.
We're not going to be finding these so-called other aides anytime today, so we might as well use our zone, clear up any loose ends here, so
That's
we can
fine.
divert our attention tomorrow.
That's fine.
Maybe
just-
Callie knows something else.
Great.
Maybe she isn't the one who's the murderer, but she definitely has information, or why would she be so nervous we were back in town? She thought she was scot-free, and then a bunch of agents showed up. She's shaking her in her boots.
She could just be an anxious person.
I don't think so, Rysynthian.
Well,
All
we'll
right.
find out.
Yes, and it is important, I think, that we do ask under the zone about her relationship with the aides and what she knows about them. I think that is an important throughway.
Yes.
But what else? I mean, yes, we'll ask about Trip and if she knows his exact whereabouts, because Aliaster could have lied to me. She's already been cleared of his zone, but that lie could have happened yesterday. Today? No, that was today. So yeah, we could ask about Trip's whereabouts.
We should ask about Trip's whereabouts.
Anything else?
Yeah.
Wait.
For it.
Are we ready to go?
You want to plan everything?
It's nice to know what we're gonna ask. All right.
Leyo gives a little knock on the door there.
Right, chaos.
There's a moment where you hear some sort of footsteps maybe inside, and there's a curtain that's kind of drawn, and you see Callie's face. A couple more footsteps. Oh, hello again. Is there something I can help you with?
Do you have a moment?
Maybe a few moments.
I suppose, yes.
May we come in?
Please, yes.
Thank you, Callie.
Thank you, milady.
A little fire crackling in the fireplace there. A couple sort of seats around. Motions to them. Sorry, I don't have seats for everyone.
That's
And
fine.
I'm Callie.
Hi, I'm Agent Min.
Nice to meet you.
Listen.
Something that you found.
We have. And in our looking into certain threads, we realized that there might be some questions, some things you might be able to help us with, things you're not even sure yourself that you know that we might be able to get to the bottom of.
If I can help.
We were wondering if we might be able to do a zone of truth on you as it has not been done yet.
Oh,
Just in the event that it can pull something out that you might not even be aware of.
I don't think that Zone of Truth can do that.
Oh, it might be able to.
Can I use my little thingy?
Yeah, you can. Give me an insight check, yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna use this
Can
little
I
thing.
as well?
This little thing.
Can I use my
Or is
big
it a
thingy?
one at a time?
Is that-
Oh, we'll do
No,
one
that's
at a
very
time.
Okay.
flat.
Okay, great. The 23.
23, okay.
It's pretty good.
We'll remind the viewers to further differentiate the light difference. Blue is now the coolest, least stressed level. So blue, then green, then orange, then red, just to make it a little clearer the distinction there. And right away, I mean, she starts at a little bit of a sort of a stress. You guys.
It's just stress.
If yes, there's a couple things that we need to ask under a zone, but rest assured, we do not think of you as someone that is hiding something. We just would like to have this as a blanket comfort and hear from just having the truth as a baseline.
Okay, it's just, I mean, I know how a Zone of Truth works. It can't get me to remember something that I can't remember.
Oh, but it might get you to admit something that you don't think is important.
Just any this is it's always a tense situation with a zone of truth because it feels like a target's being placed on your back. In this way, any kind of awkward mumblings or things that as you're feeling a little stirred up, it still needs to be truthful. And so anything that happens to be mumbled, we'll know it's not something to cast doubt upon you.
Can I ask what it's about?
Certainly.
Yes, and I also will tell you, hopefully this will put you at ease, we are pretty sure we know what's going on here at this point and who did it, and it is most certainly not you.
Give me a persuasion, Joe.
I'm gonna use my second luck point.
Ooh, nice.
Persuasion. 21.
I suppose if it will make this easier.
Yes, it certainly will. And, I mean, we've been excited about today as some threads have actually followed through. So this can bring us one step closer to Miss Parima and her whereabouts or what has happened.
Okay.
All right, Bete, if you will.
If you don't mind, just take a big breath for me. And she'll cast.
Voluntarily fails the save.
Delightful.
Can we all do that?
I know, I wanted to like put it on somebody for fun.
I mean,
Where do you
It's
go?
a small room, or
How big is it? And
It's a 15-foot radius sphere.
yeah, I mean the room's you could be purposely standing outside of that, but you don't have to. You could cast it in a way that it doesn't catch your allies, or it does. That's up to you. The room's small enough to catch it.
If I'm in it, I would like to try to fight it.
Okay. I mean, you tell me if you...
I just want to catch Cade in it. Can I catch Cade in it?
Okay,
Is
sure.
that possible?
Sure.
Sure.
All right, cool. Just us two.
Do you
Great.
make the save?
I'll try to make
You
the
can
save.
feel a little bit of the magic sort
yeah.
of seeping in. Yeah, go for it.
What is it?
Sorry. Good question. Charisma saving throw.
Ooh, uh-oh. 13.
Nope, 15.
You see Cade like,
Passing gas.
Are we up and running?
You may begin your questioning.
Really quickly.
I mean, we can get rid of this.
Is there one thing I could have asked before that went away?
oh my god.
No, the truth went up, and she can't lie now in the,
Oh,
the zone of truth.
You chooch.
Yeah, okay.
Can you state your full name for the record?
Callie Gallagher.
Great.
Maybe we start with Miss Kimber as one of the candidates. Were you familiar with either of her aides, the Yadiel or
Celine.
Yadiel and Savine, yes.
Yeah, Yadiel
I
and
met them on a number of occasions at debates and different political functions, yes.
What was your opinion of that?
I don't know. I didn't know them. I don't think that they're from... Well, I know they're not from Humber. I don't know where they're from.
Right. All right.
Hadn't
So
met them before.
I had never met them before, no.
Were you aware that they were canvassing after the election had taken place?
Yes.
Had you ever heard people complaining about that fact?
Not about them specifically, but people complaining about the continued canvassing, yes.
Did it seem to you like they were being helpful to Kimber?
Their aides?
Yes.
Yes?
Did she have any kind of strategy whatsoever going on in her campaign?
She never felt like a very serious candidate. I don't know how much of that was her aide's influence or not.
Sure.
by any chance, what was Miss Pareem's relationship with Kimber?
I don't know. She thought she was very nice and had no chance of winning at all and didn't take her very seriously.
Right, and I'm sure that those thoughts maybe extended to her aides. Miss Pareem never spoke with her aides very closely or anything like that.
Well, again, we all spoke and ran into each other at various events. Even sometimes here.
Did Savina Yadel show any marked interest in Deshi? Did they ask after her? Want to know her schedule? Did they have any other than professional courtesy? Did it seem like they had interest in Deshi?
Not beyond the professional. We coordinated some schedules for, again, debates and political functions.
Just jumping in very quickly, you said when they were canvassing among the community after the election, there was never any issue specifically with those two.
I didn't hear about an issue specifically with those two, only that people were a little tired of people coming to their house.
So perhaps well-liked among the community that would be welcomed in or trusted to go on a walk with them or something of the like.
I don't know.
All right.
The other candidates were invited to the fundraiser, correct?
That's correct.
So her aides, Kimber's aides, presumably would have known about the schedule of events that evening.
Yes, it was not a secret.
Would they have perhaps... never mind.
Do you know where Deshi Pareem is?
No.
Do you hope that she will be found?
Yes, of course.
Do you think she's alive?
No.
What's your relationship with Trip?
What does that have to do with anything?
We tried to knock on his door and were met with quite a lot of animosity.
Trip is unhappily married.
Do you know where he is right now?
I think he's working.
You're not certain.
He told me he was working.
Does he lie a lot?
No.
When did he tell you he was working?
A couple of days ago?
Before we spoke with you?
Yes.
All right. Rysynthian, would you mind handing me the
Yes.
newly discovered evidence? Sorry, you had a question.
We understand you may have met up with Trip on the night of the fundraiser.
Yes, we had a couple drinks at Jeb's Tavern.
Where did you go after?
We came back here.
And what time did he leave here?
I don't know.
You fell asleep, and in the morning he was gone.
Yes.
Did he tell you where he was before you met him that night?
No. But he was at the bar, and he seemed to be already into a couple drinks. He seemed like he had been there for a little while.
Do you know what time you guys got back here?
2300.
You didn't happen to
And
notice...
about what time you fell asleep?
I don't know. We were up for a couple of hours at least.
Okay.
You didn't happen to notice any extra mud on his boots that night?
Coming back here?
While he was at the bar.
I didn't look that closely at his boots.
Speaking of boots, we have new evidence that we believe we've gathered from a potential suspect. Do you recognize this symbol particularly in relation to either of the aides of Kimber's?
No, what is that?
It's a bit of leather. We were curious if people had seen that sort of symbol around town.
Do you
No.
know what the Haunting of Highcliffe is?
No.
Do you know an Eliza who was a member of the 11th Garrison?
I feel like I've heard the name, yeah.
Do you think Andrew and Deshi were happily married?
Yes.
Do you know what a vulture is?
Yes?
Other than the bird, of course.
Yes.
Do you have reason to believe that any vultures made their way into the city here? Or are they all out in the wilderness?
If they did, I certainly didn't know about it, and I feel like if that happened, that would have caused quite a stir.
We're trying to understand why Andrew was so riled up the morning that he reported Deshi missing before going to Aliastra. Was there any kind of tension between Andrew and Aliastra?
I don't think so, no.
Was there any, despite being happily married, sort of tension or concern Andrew had leading up to the fundraiser?
Not that I know.
Did Miss Pareem, leading up to the fundraiser, feel like she was antsy or bored of the way that things had been going up until a certain point?
No, she was very motivated. She was very excited.
All right.
When you left the fundraiser, what did you do between going to the bar and the fundraiser?
I stopped at the office of the council. There was a couple of pieces of paperwork I needed to finish up.
Was anyone else there?
Yes?
Can you tell us who?
Yes, Flyleaf. Miss Flyleaf was there at the front desk, as she often is.
Mm-hmm.
She might have been the only person that I spoke to, but there was other people in the building.
Okay.
I suppose not those two aides of Kimber's.
I didn't see them there. I could hear other voices. Again, it's a big building.
Do you happen to know who the chief of security at the Treasury is?
No.
We've been made to understand that Allie has been holding on to the funds from most of the X11th. Do you have any reason why that is?
If you made me guess, I would say because she's worried about what use that money is going to be put toward.
Have you ever heard rumors of the 11th Garrison looting?
I don't want to answer that.
Pretty please.
No.
Whatever happens in this room stays in this room, and anything that you say, as Georgie said, can get us an inch closer to finding out what happened to Miss Pareem. Now, if you care about her whatsoever, you will answer us.
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
This is my thing.
That's a good question.
Come on, Rysynthian. Yes. That's gonna be a 24.
I've heard some people mention it. I don't know if there's any truth to it.
Who are the people?
I know Mr. Belgrim sometimes shoots his mouth off.
All right. Anyone else?
Not that I can recall specifically.
Thank you, Callie. Really.
You guys might be...
Yeah, I was gonna
Yep,
say
I
you
think
can
you're
see
done.
Bete
Yep.
like tapping a little bit,
Okay.
being like the spell's kind of reaching its duration.
Okay.
It works. I think we're past 10, actually. I think it's been a while. So
Oh.
if you have another
Yeah.
one,
How long does it last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah. And this was like kind of real time.
Oh
so
my
I-
god.
Was it
I
that?
think
Was
I
that
let you-
actually 10 minutes?
I think it was more than 10 minutes.
We asked like 40 questions.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
All good questions.
The spell has dissipated,
Yes, I can tell.
so this is just me asking. I guess your friend Nyla at the inn said that you were pretty nervous about us coming into town. She said that we ambushed you. Not me, I wasn't here.
Yes, I spoke to her. It was a very distressing event, and many people, including myself, were just figuring out how to move past it. And then the OEI comes back and they says maybe they missed something, and
Can I put the goggles on
you
and
can.
see if this is true?
Give me an insight check. Yeah.
That is 23.
Nice.
It's just, I was being questioned, and I thought that we had moved on, and I was just looking to talk to a friend, and that's it.
Again, we don't think that you're a suspect,
Yes, I heard you say that.
but you don't believe it, clearly. Do you have any tea?
No,
I was gonna make you some.
I don't want any. Thank you.
I want some.
Did you think that that information was helpful for the innkeeper to hear?
What do you mean? I
Is
just
that
went
why
to
you
a
went
friend.
to her?
No, I just told her that sometimes when you're distressed, you seek the company of a friend.
She shouldn't have told us, huh?
Are you worried about yourself or are you worried about someone else?
I'm not worried about anyone. I'm just tired.
Miss Gallagher, I don't believe you.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I just think that this town is full of a lot of complications, and it's gotta be hard navigating it. If you're worried about blowback after this case is finally over, which it will be in 6 days, we can
Or
put
less.
protections in. That's all.
I'm gonna say as part of this insight check, and to not sort of bang our head against it, you're gonna have to try something different. Just
Yeah.
talk. She's talked to you, and you can tell that like
Yeah.
you gotta go a different way if you're gonna try and get something out of her.
Okay.
I feel we've done our due diligence here. Does anyone else need any follow up with Miss Gallagher?
Greatly appreciate your cooperation.
Good luck.
I hope from what we've found today and the coming days that we can let you and everyone else who was distressed have a bit of rest, finally.
I hope so too.
Good day.
You guys go out the door, close behind.
All right.
Trip might still be a bit of a question mark, but I don't see why he would be working alongside.
I don't know if we need to be suspicious of Trip.
My only question is, how did these potential suspicious aides and their mysterious third person know about the timing of the carriage? That is something that Callie could have possibly let slip.
Well, there was also when I believe when I asked Callie, oh gosh, in our initial interview that Deshi's schedule wasn't necessarily a secret. It wasn't written down anywhere, but that wasn't. If you had access to the council's office, you had access to the parchment, and you could have very easily figured out and deduced what her schedule was for the fundraiser.
All right.
Is it worth following up with Miss
A lot of
Fly?
people, to be clear, also, a lot of people were invited to the the fundraiser's
Yeah.
timing. Anything related to the fundraiser's timing was not even
Very,
remotely
like-
secret. Like
Yeah.
that was not a difficult information to obtain in any way.
Is it worth asking Miss Flyleaf if she saw Kimber's aides the night of the fundraiser? Do we want to follow that route at all?
It's Flatleaf the innkeeper.
Flyleaf. No, Flyleaf was the council lady. That's
Works
at
at
the
the
phone.
desk.
At the
Oh.
desk, so.
They probably would not have been to the fun. I mean, we know where they were. They were at the fence.
I wanted
I mean-
to ask why she was upset when we were first in town.
Well,
I think what she said makes sense to me.
yeah.
Maybe we can get the
No.
information.
She seemed very distressed. There was something else going on there.
We're about to uncover an affair, I think.
We think it was just that.
I mean,
Yes.
and also, she was very close to Miss Parim, and as she said, she was finally closing that wound, and we have torn it asunder.
No,
I yelled at Eleanor that Trip was with a girlfriend.
What?
Callie is Trip's girlfriend.
yeah, we were trying to get Eleanor to talk to us.
Did you say the name?
Yep. Sure did.
It's a small town. I'm sure it's fine.
I think
All
everybody
right.
probably knows. They do now, I
If
guess.
they're going to public places together.
Do we know where Kimber's aides were staying when they were in this town?
No, that's why
That's
I
a
thought
great
you
question.
wanted to talk to the innkeeper, because if they were staying there, that's helpful to know.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's any, it's been too long now, but any way to track the parchment that was used at City Hall and happened to be at that inn, but that's hard to tell.
Oh, let's go home.
Remember the
shall we?
parchment that was delivered to the wagon the night of, to that Miss Parim didn't need a wagon anymore?
Right.
Yes.
Didn't come from.
Tracking a specific piece of paper?
Well, I'm saying it's probably not possible, but
Why'd you even bring it up?
like if we see in their room that there's some we flip the room and there happens to be something, I don't know. I'm
They've been
grasping at
gone
tiny
for
straws.
over a month now.
Oh yeah.
But we can
Perimeter's
ask
been
about it.
cleaned for sure.
Ask.
We can ask.
All right.
To the
Shall we go to the inn?
Where's, I'm looking at this guy. What
It's,
time is
it's
it
getting
now?
darker now. It's like
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Darker?
like sort
Okay.
of
time for
I might just wait and see if Callie goes anywhere. I'm happy to stay behind by myself and follow up.
All right.
All right.
I'd also like to throw out there that if we have any lingering suspicions about Trip, or if Trip might be the reason that Kelly was stressed out and continues to be stressed out, trying to continually harass his wife might be our only way forward.
She didn't like it.
How
That's why I said harass.
Ugh.
I might go to Foley because I want to see if he has any connection to Boshang and the military there. If there's a way that we can get sending in information quickly,
Please. Sure.
that might be my next stop.
Please do.
All right. So some folks going to the inn, some folks going to Foley. Is that correct?
Sure.
And then being very careful.
I'm not gonna say anything. Just gonna watch. If she doesn't go anywhere in a short period, then I'll come and join you at the inn.
All right. Who would like to come to Foley's with me?
I'll join you at Foley's.
All right. I might not do any chaos this time.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't think Foley's really any
Yeah.
sort of person of interest.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
don't
You can dial back the chaos when the chaos is not calling to you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Rysynthian. That's the sound of the chaos.
I grab your hand and just start leading you away. Come on.
All right.
some moments later. We find ourselves once again back at the command post, and as you arrive there, again, it's getting darker, and it seems like a lot of people have left. There's a few people left, Foley is among them, but there's, whereas you saw maybe half a dozen to a dozen people in here, there's now only 2 or 3 other people besides Foley. Some people are sort of stuffing some stuff in drawers, putting their coats on and hats on, so like obviously people sort of finishing up for the day's work. But he sees you guys kind of coming. Come on in.
Thank you.
Hopefully your final serving of OEI for the evening, sir.
Yeah.
That's all right, I'll be here.
All right. Would you like to lead?
Sure. Sir, we
I spoke to Agent Leyo earlier that
unrelated. We
oh.
are actually making such quick progress that we need to touch base on some
making
other
sure you
ideas.
didn't have to reiterate
Repeat.
what was already told.
No.
Appreciate that, sir. We are suddenly very curious about 2 of the aides that were staying in town, specifically Kimbrel's aides, if you can recall their names, Yatiel and Savine.
Yadiel and Savine, yeah.
Yes. We're suspicious of them, sir. We are hoping to maybe get in touch with Boshang, maybe if you have any way of contacting a similar man of your station, person of your station in that town. We want to corroborate some information about these two.
All right. I mean, I can send word to Boshang, but a rider will take time, and then they got to come back. Why don't you just sending someone?
We were wondering if you had a much like our sending between our party, if there was a militaristic sending between.
We are not always so well funded as the OEI.
Right. Well, just double checking to see if that was a possibility.
Could you, if we did want to send to a person like that, could you describe who we would be reaching out to?
I would say you don't have to, Kimber's description of them to you is enough. It just has to be someone who knows them describing them to you.
Oh, but I don't, were we planning on sending to the individuals themselves? or to,
sorry.
That's okay, to like a town
major Foley
military,
equivalent of Boshang.
Yeah, I could describe, there's a Lieutenant Taron, Taron, in Boshang. I mean, he's not the head guy, but he's sort of a liaison between Boshang and Humboldt.
Understood. Did you ever meet these two aides? Did they strike you as any kind of peculiar in any way?
Yeah, I didn't always work the events. Some of the younger officers did. I mean, I saw them around, and I can't say anything in particular struck me as unusual. I mean, we tried to talk to them, after the fundraiser and when Deshi was reported missing, but they'd already left town.
Right.
And we spoke to Kimber, as did Goldpike, and I guess he's known the truth to her. I wasn't there for it, but seemed to imply that they were there with her on the evening of.
Did anybody corroborate the story that these were aides that had been working in Boshang? Because it sounds like they had found Miss Kimber completely on accident while being here, and then were enlisted because they said they were aides.
I'll be honest with you, I suppose not. Again, we take Zone of Truths pretty seriously, and I think Goldpike, as soon as he got his alibi, I'm not sure that he followed up on that.
All right, I think talking to Taron is mighty important because we feel that these two were not actually aides from Boshang, but that was a way in. A very easy way in with Miss Kimber being as innocent and sweet of a person as she is.
All right, and I suppose, what's the explanation for them being there at Kimber's house?
Sir, we have evidence pointing to the possibility that there were more than just those two aides working on what Kimber had witnessed them working on. There's no clear eye line there. They also left town around the same hour as Deshi disappeared and have not been seen since.
Reportedly with working on Miss Kimber's fence against the owl bears.
Yeah, she said that she could, hear them out in the back working on the fence.
Yes. And Miss Kimber said it was only the two of those aides working on it, but there are more than just their footprints there. Nothing has been messed up or tampered with. They're old tracks.
Was the fence fixed?
The fence was fixed, which lines up with the fact that they said that they were in Humber looking for timber. They obviously knew how to work timber, but nothing to corroborate that they actually knew how to work politics. So that's what we need to check with Aaron.
All right.
They also mentioned that
you're, just so I'm following you,
yes.
Your thought is that this third person is a person that we're looking for.
Perhaps all three. I wonder if those two even made it back to Boshang or even were from Boshang.
All right.
Another just so many little coincidences that show up with those two specifically. They had tools, much like the jaw removal of all of the victims. They know how to use those. So, just following up. This has been mighty helpful finding Lieutenant Taron's info.
All right. Dwarven fella, blonde beard. He sort of gives a longer description of it.
Okay.
But if you want to reach out to him, again, I can send him a message. It's going to take a day or two.
Understood.
Perhaps, could you send a message? Is it worth sending a message just to have something physically happening within Boshang of ask the politics, ask the people who are running in the council there if they know these people. So we don't have to send for multiple times?
It's possible. We could also, if he has any information, we would just go to Boshang.
Boshang. It's a day's travel.
Yeah, take you the better part of a day, but you can get there. Leave in the morning.
It's a possibility as well. Is it out of your way too much to enlist someone to go with a message?
No, like I said, I can send a rider. It's just you're not gonna hear back immediately. If you're looking for quick results, you're
You
gonna have to
seem
use your
to
own.
be interested in doing it. I say follow your heart.
Sure. I'll draft something up and I'll drop it by.
That's fine. We can
Thank
send someone.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Keep me updated.
Yep.
Have a good night.
You as well. This is exciting, Bete.
Yes. Yes.
The more we talk about it out loud, we are on the right track. We're getting back to the OEI.
Yes, we are. That's correct. Sorry,
All right.
there were mints.
No, it's been a long day. I'm getting a little hungry.
All right, let's go.
All right.
I don't know where.
Let's just go.
Let's go on a walk.
Yeah.
Pivot back to Min for a moment. How long do you want to wait?
I want to wait. At least an hour. Basically, I want to hide and see if she goes anywhere, if somebody comes to the door, if she decides, she's going out for a drink.
Give me a stealth check.
13.
Okay. Find a spot that you think sort of a little bit out of the way. Her property's
I'm
a little.
still trying to see her. So.
Yeah, you still want to be able to sort of have a view of the windows and doors, so you sort of hunker down there for a moment. We'll pivot over to the inn where you guys have gone back. Are you okay? Do you need a cough drop?
Yeah, maybe I do.
Oh,
I don't know what it is.
oh boy.
You guys find your way back to the inn. Leyo leads the way. So
It's all right,
yeah.
Barrett. I got this one.
Go get him.
Good evening.
Oh, good evening.
Welcome back.
Thank you. We wondered if it might trouble you with a question about a couple of guests.
Okay.
The aides of Miss Kimber, who were from out of town, were they staying here? I believe their names were Yariel and Savine.
No.
They were not?
No.
You're positive they didn't stay here?
No, I'm familiar with the aides. I know what they look like, and they didn't stay here.
She's in stress. I have another goggle.
Give me your insight check, and try to anticipate these
I'm
in
so
advance, but it's okay.
sorry.
Go ahead and give me your insight check.
Shit. I know we have to ask the exact same question again. 22.
Okay.
Excellent.
Do you have any idea where they might have been staying? I mean, presumably there's only one inn here, yes?
Yes, it's just the one inn, but I don't know if they were staying with someone that they know or offered lodgings. I don't know.
You said you were familiar with what they looked like.
Yes,
Did
I
you ever
did.
see them hanging out with a third person who was from out of town? Someone who maybe they came in with?
From out of town, no. Obviously with Kimber.
Oh, okay, all right. Let me also ask you a question, just perhaps on a personal level.
Okay.
Trip, you're familiar.
Yes.
You know his wife?
Yes.
Bit of a piece of work, that one.
No, she's lovely.
If we wanted to ask her a couple of questions, because Trip is out of town, do you have any idea how we might get in with her?
Oh, I think if you just ask nicely, she'll be happy to help.
Thank you so much.
Oh my god.
Step away from the desk.
Well, seems like they were camping out in the woods now, doesn't it?
They didn't. Have we just not been asking who else they would have had dealings with? Were they staying in the woods?
They must have been staying in the woods.
Okay, all right, calm down. Real squirrely energy
I would like
from
to
you
talk
today.
to Andrew.
Andrew.
Yes, he's probably home by now, isn't he?
What makes this jump to Andrew for you?
Oh, I mean, I've been wanting to talk to Andrew since this morning, and we just haven't had the time. And I still want to know why he was so stressed that he reported Deshi and didn't talk to Aliastra first.
We did talk about how people had been getting murdered recently.
Well,
and
Foley
found.
told me only maybe 2 bodies had been found at that point, and people didn't even really know yet.
Okay. I would back your play.
He is someone that you're right. If you wanted to talk to him, as you've seen, evening is when you kind of have to, because he's out during the day. So. Why'd you let go?
Oh my god.
I panicked.
Can I
Andrew,
help?
please.
Well, finish your message if you're. Oh, you're saying Andrew the group? Of course, you can't.
Were you just about
Yeah,
to
I was about to respond.
pop
I thought
right
you were
in
trying to
and
get contact then.
please.
Because you can cast sending, can you? But of course not.
Not right now. Yeah, I'm tired.
Yes. She's
Wow.
She does know she has 23 other words she can use.
Try responding.
No.
No, because I want to hear what you hear. So do it.
I can
and
hear
then
it from when
reenact-
you do it.
Oh, you don't have to be doing it?
It's just nearby weave stuff.
Why don't you try it anyways?
I'd really, if you really would like me to.
I do.
Disgusting. I hear you. We might show up. Yeah.
no, I'm kidding.
Rysynthian, you are so
You
brave.
can. You can, but it was another use of the
You're
stone.
burning.
I'm gonna do my other use of the stone.
It's pink now.
You just burned me.
Incredible.
It's almost night.
Did they say anything?
They're coming.
All right.
Was that helpful for you to see?
Yes, it was extremely helpful. Thank you.
All right.
Maybe I'll join if stuff isn't like happening here.
Is she creeping you out just a bit?
I think that. No, I wouldn't say that.
Do I need to put my goggles on, Agent Barrett?
Do you have some kind of a problem with her?
No, on the contrary. Perhaps I care about her, and I'm wondering what your opinion is. Lest I ask myself.
Honestly, I like how she gets to the point, but I am worried that she's gonna get her ass beat for it.
Wouldn't it be the first time?
I'm not saying I'm gonna beat her ass.
Georgie's already out the door.
You guys are checking your maps, and you can see you guys are starting to converge up towards Andrews. I would say, given the time spent at the end, the command post, it gets to about an hour, and you can see the rest of. Oh, you don't have a map, but it gets to about an hour and nothing. I mean, the lights are still on inside, but she has not left.
Just having a weepy cry.
I'm gonna. I think I will leave. I will go and try to. Do I know where Andrew
You
is?
would have been able to discern
Yeah.
that from Foley and stuff.
Okay.
Oh, true.
Yeah, from the briefing. Okay, great. Then I will go and join the gang.
You watch Eleanor come up and beat her.
Oh my God. Honestly,
up to
that
Callie's
would have been
house.
the thing that would have
Amazing.
Coming back to the Preem residence, and the first people to get there are Leyo and Barrett. Andrew is there, and he looks like he's relatively recently returned from one of his little lowland excursions. He's standing in a basin of water, sort of scrubbing the sweat and the dirt from off his neck. And there's a pouch on the ground next to him that's spilled out as a few of those like painted discs that you've seen before that he uses to kind of mark where he's searched. Before he sees you approaching, he takes a boot off as well and uses a little gardening trowel to like scrape off again. He said there was like quicksand down there and stuff, so he's like scraping some of that off the bottom of his boot, the mud along the sole, and he's kind of hacking at that by the time you guys arrive.
A boot with a missing tongue?
Oh my god.
No, it has a tongue.
Good evening, Mr. Pareem.
Good evening.
Now, we haven't followed up like we said and gone any quicksand hunting. Forgive us, but
It's all right.
let me say that it is because we have found other leads. And there are things that we
What kind of other leads? Speak.
During and after the election, we understand that some of the aides were still going around, still visiting homes.
Yes.
Did they ever come here?
No.
No.
It's
I mean, it would have been odd, but to be honest, they were doing some odd stuff. Can I put my goggles
Yes,
on?
you can. Give me an insight check.
Dirty 20.
Oh.
Does, I don't know that I have the actual tongue, but I'm gonna pull out a piece of paper with the symbol on it. Does a symbol mean anything to you? It was found at the site of one of the other murders.
No. What is that?
We think it might have to do with the clan of vultures.
What clan?
The Vasolui Viovedo.
I don't know it, but I can ask. What is that?
Possibly from a boot is what we're thinking, from one of the murderers. Now, we think that there were 3 people involved in the 5 killings as well as the disappearance of Deshi. I have to ask you, Andrew, you reported her missing the following morning before you had even gone to Ali Astra's house. Why was that?
I don't know. I had a feeling.
There was nothing leading you to believe that there was no tension, you had not had an argument, she was not concerned something
No,
was coming
there
after
had
her.
been a death in town, which is rare, and I don't know. I know that sometimes she stays over at Allie's, but she had a carriage to pick her up. See, she said that she'd be back. She told me that she was planning to survey some of the aqueduct territory the next day, which she wouldn't have done without coming back here to get some of her equipment. It can be dangerous out there. Call it instinct, call it a husband's intuition, call it whatever you want. I just knew that something was wrong.
Now, we know who 2 of the 3 people involved
What do you
possibly
mean
were.
involved? What does that mean?
We think that there were 3
And
people.
as this is happening, also now Bete and Rysynthian, you're coming up, and you can see it's a little heated. It's not like confrontational, but it's a little heated.
This was a very planned out situation. There were people who were plotting this for weeks, probably months. Now, we have an idea of how and when and who, but we still are not certain entirely why. Was there absolutely anything going on between the vultures and Deshi? Did you know about anything from her previous times in the 11th Garrison and dealing with the vultures?
I don't know, that was a long time ago.
And there was nothing that had come up recently. Anything
No.
with money?
No.
Anything with looting?
No.
Were you aware of the 11th's practice of looting?
Yes.
Do you know if Deshi took part in that?
I don't know.
And if she didn't, wouldn't there be others in the 11th Garrison who would resent her for it?
I don't know why they would resent her for that.
For not playing along.
For playing along. Unless she went and told on them, what do you mean? Why would they give a shit?
Hi, I'm Agent Min. I just arrived.
Fine.
I don't know what's been spoken of up to this point. I'm assuming that you've shared about.
Yes, our theories, we talked about the vultures and everything. And
My biggest worry, Andrew, is where we're at. We have found some threads, but you have been very dedicated to going out and searching for Miss Parim. With this information, please do not go further out alone.
If you give me something else to go on, I'll do that instead.
Are you familiar with where Kimber, the other candidate, lives?
Yes, I know Kimber.
You know that there are woods behind her home?
Yes.
Are you aware that there's a road passing even further beyond those woods that runs north to south?
Yeah, there's roads that run up north to the northern towns.
We are fairly positive that this is the road that the carriage passed on.
Carriages pass through there every day. How do you know it was this carriage?
Well, I don't think that we can divulge with you exactly every single detail, but we are very certain based on what we found at Kimber's home. This has nothing to do with Kimber herself, but we're merely following tracks. This is not an area of the woods you have searched, yes?
No, that's not.
We don't think that her aides are who they said they were. We think that they might have come possibly from the wilderness, that they are vultures, that they made their way into positions during the election to get close to people, to get close to Deshi.
And Kimber might have had something to do with it.
No,
Absolutely
that is not what we have found. We have found that they purposely misled her.
She's a rather sweet but rather stupid lady. She has nothing to do with it.
Andrew, I do not want you to go out looking for these vultures alone. So you asked me to give you something else, and I
didn't
can't.
even know where to look.
Would you be willing to do us a favor and do you yourself a favor looking for Miss Parim? Would you be willing to go to Boshang and do some research for us?
What's in Boshang?
We believe that's where these 2 aides said they were from. If you went there and were able to look through the politics of if that story is true, if this is just a false trail, or if that is If that is true, then you have found the lead that we need.
Andrew, sorry, just real sidebar for a second. I'm just gonna sidebar with people for 1 second.
And she's gonna wander back.
Hi, guys. What the fuck are we doing?
I do not. We're giving a lot of information to Andrew, and he has been
Yes.
dedicated to finding his wife for 2 months straight. With this info, he's gonna go get himself killed. He can still be useful here to us and not get himself killed.
If you send him to Boshang, isn't that an actual lead? Shouldn't you send him in a different direction?
It's an
could
actual lead,
be-
but not in the wilderness. He's a well-traveled road.
This is a very, very bad idea, and we've already said way too much. So whatever we can do to salvage this conversation, which I will not be opening my mouth for, because I haven't said anything, I think is a really good idea.
Unfortunately, you've already pitched it, Luca, so if you want to take it back, you're gonna have to take it back.
I don't think I want to take it back.
Hold, Luke, I understand why you're giving him something so that he doesn't go and blow up Kimber's house. What if we ask him to go find out about the 3 stories? The 3 11th Garrison
About High Cliff or
stories.
Bloody Buddies.
Yes, those still could be something,
Let's
but they're
do
also
that.
not our major lead
Okay.
and might not send him into actual danger.
Okay.
I totally understand why you're asking him to do that.
I can spin that instead. With having still pitched this, I can spin that if that's what we'd prefer. I just don't want him going out looking
Let's
for
do it quick.
triple V.
Keep him determined, not angry.
All right, Andrew. I'm sorry for that sidebar. We're just trying to get all of our ducks in order. We've been out. We haven't actually met with each other in an hour or two and met with all of this information. So you're hearing us work on the fly. Yes. Boshang is our next target. Luckily, we have some high-level magic, and our sorcerer here will be able to send to the lieutenant that we've already got information there.
So do it.
We need some rest. We have already uncovering the evidence from today has taken a lot of spells out of us. So, maybe on the flip side, since we can send first thing in the morning faster than you can get to Boshang, and you have connections to Aliastra and the 11th more than we do, there has been talk about the haunting of Highcliff, Floody Buddies, and Ninja Monkey escapades, and we believe that these are important stories that are not being shared with outsiders.
Why?
I don't know. We believe it might be code for something, and that's something that you would be able to do better than any one of us.
They're not gonna tell that to me. I'm not ex-military.
You think even Aliastra, you being as close with Aliastra as you were and being Miss Pareem's wife, if this could get us close to finding her, that she wouldn't share even a snippet?
I can ask Allie.
Please.
It would be worth the try, and we'd be very appreciative.
I mean, maybe the fact that if you've never brought this up to Aliastra before, which makes sense that you wouldn't have, that she
I
wouldn't
wouldn't have thought to.
Now she might be willing to share that because there's some kind of link happening. I don't know.
Fine.
Are you also aware of an Eliza who is formerly or currently in the 11th?
Yeah, I feel like I've heard that name. I think I've heard Deshi say that she used to drink with Eliza at the bar.
Well, if you can track down an Eliza and have a conversation with her, that might be worth it as well.
Fine. I'll ask Allie.
Thank you. We'll check back in with you as soon as we hear back.
What did you find at Kimber's property?
There's a couple coincidences that line up more than anyone else that we have studied before. These 2 aides were working on her fence to protect from owl bears that was broken. Now, they worked on that the night of the fundraising event and disappeared within the same hour as Miss Pareem. They were
What do you mean they were working? What do you mean they were working on the fence?
They were working on the fence to rebuild it, as they told Miss Kimber, because for some reason they said they couldn't leave town until they had fixed this wrong for her, maybe to make up for losing the election.
They were working on the fence behind Kimber's property.
Yes.
That's impossible.
Why?
Why do you say that?
Because I was working on the fence behind Kimber's property.
Did
With
anyone
2
ask you to do it?
Yes.
Who?
We got a notice. We got a piece of stationery from the council's office requesting a repair on the north side of town.
How many of you worked on it? Was it just you?
It was just me.
Was that what you were doing the night of the fundraiser? sir?
Yes, I told you I received a work request on the night of the fundraiser.
How late were you there?
I don't know, late into the night. I probably got there at maybe 2200 and I was there till 1, 2 in the morning.
Working with a lantern.
Yes, I couldn't see otherwise.
All right.
And you didn't greet Kimber or anything that night?
Kimber didn't put the order in.
But she would not have known that you were there unless she had gone out and seen you herself.
I suppose not. I didn't speak with her.
I'm trying to discern if she lied to us, sir. She said that her aides were building
She didn't
that
lie.
fence.
The aides lied to her.
I understand that. I'm just making sure that we're covering all of our bases.
all I remember Miss Kimber saying is that.
I didn't speak to Kimber.
Thank you.
All right. That is vastly important knowledge, Andrew. Thank you. I believe now we are even. This is one more tick in the basket. All right.
You were the only one there.
Yes, it wasn't that bad of a wreck.
All right. All right, Andrew. You will hear from us first thing in the morning. We just need to recover our strength.
The order was a municipal request. Like I said, on stationery, it came in. I don't know, a couple of days earlier. My record keeper, Pierce Mullins, on the timber claim, he received it and he handed it off to me.
All right.
Did he say if somebody personally handed it to him or that he found it when he showed up for work that day?
I didn't ask.
Can you tell us where Pierce lives? We'd like to speak with him.
I'm ashamed to say that I don't know that.
How long has he been in your employ?
4 or 5 years. He keeps mostly to himself. He should be there tomorrow morning. He's
right.
scheduled to work. He's been there every day since she went missing. I mean,
All right.
this is not someone that
No,
I
that's fine. We just want to get some more information out of him. Where's your claim?
over to the east, a little southeast outside of town.
And speaking of the timber, these two aides, quote unquote, who came into town said that they were seeking out timber. Did you ever speak with these two fellows in a business way?
No.
All right.
Sir, when you do touch base about these stories with any of the 11th, can you also just ask them what their history with Vasalvi Viovedo was? If they have a vendetta against maybe Deshi in particular, sir.
I'll try, but I'm telling you, you're gonna need somebody more on the inside than I am.
I understand, but you are even closer to the inside than we are, sir.
I can try. Having experience dealing with these people, I'm telling you, you're gonna need someone on the inside.
We will work on that simultaneously with you.
Fine. I'll talk to Allie.
All right.
Thanks.
We'll be in touch as
Andrew.
soon as possible.
I hope that this gives any bit of reassurance to you that we are no longer following within Gold Pike's steps. This is new territory, and this is only the night of the second day.
I do believe that.
All right. Let's get to work, Andrew.
Fine.
Thank you.
But get some rest, okay?
Goes back inside.
All right.
We need to talk to Gianni.
As you guys are walking away, there's like a...
Hopefully he can use that anger to get info from Allie.
Exactly what I had been thinking is that they left a third person there or sent a third person there. And that all they had to do was jangle a fucking lantern around, but it was actually him there doing the work.
I was
not a
thinking
mysterious
somebody
third
cast
person.
an illusion. The
Did-
third person was him.
Did we ask Kimber if an owlbear actually broke the fence, or was this a way to get Andrew away from their residence, or something like that?
No,
Matters.
I-
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Wow. Guys, that almost went really fucking belly up. We gotta be careful who we talk to our evidence about.
I don't
Okay.
think it went as belly up as you thought it was going to.
No,
that's
you
his-
saved it, Rysynthian, for sure.
Well,
That's his
even
wife we're
before
talking
the
about.
saving, I feel like the worst thing we could have done is just let him be with that information.
All right, so what's next, everybody?
I think we need to speak with Gianni. I think that Andrew's right, that there's only so much he can do, and at this point, like I said, what we need is the why. We need to hear a little bit more about these stories and about anything that has to do with the 11th and Vasalvi Viovedo. If we need someone on the inside, Gianni is our only path forward.
But we need to be able to listen in. We don't have people verified. Gianni is a good person, but we need our spells back so we can verify everything Gianni says.
Oh yes, bed first, and then potentially Gianni.
I want to draw out a proud 11th garrison from Suds and see if he'll talk to me.
Okay. And then,
The shop.
sorry, do we want to talk to Allie about it? Like, I know we just told Andrew to go do it. Are we saying that we're not considering Allie enough of an ally with us to get that information?
Allie's not gonna tell us.
I'm in no mood to speak to that woman.
Okay.
I don't think she wants to talk to me anymore.
I think
All
we
right.
could try another tactic with Gianni, or We can make sure we sneak into that bar, or we can try to fight somebody, I guess.
was gonna try to draw someone out.
Also, I mean, we're fairly certain at this point that these aides are obviously not who they say they were. I can do some form of sending in the morning, whether it be to the aides themselves or...
I think we ought to send to...
Lieutenant Taryn first.
Yeah.
We haven't spoken to you about that yet. We've found Beauchang's lieutenant.
Yeah, we can send to Taryn. I'd be interested in what they have to say, but I'm not hopeful that he'll be like, yes, I know these people.
I mean, all that
I wonder if he can then do the research for us.
And send word.
And or we can just reach out, be like, in 12 hours, we will send another sending for you.
If he says he's never heard of those people at all, then that would be a pretty good indication that they were liars.
I wonder if Beauchang is... sounds smaller than Humbur, although growing rapidly, so maybe.
Okay.
Hey, really awesome. And I know I say this every time, but you guys...
Dude, it starts to ring hollow at a certain point, honestly.
Well, I just...
You gotta pick your...
I don't know, it just feels...
I believe you this time.
It feels like we've been so angry and intense that it's important to take a breath and realize that we've been pounding the pavement for hours today and it's doing something.
I still think we ought to be careful about who we share information with. Because they had an ally here in town.
It's definitely not the husband, though.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
What ally do you think that they had in town?
I think they had somebody.
For what?
You don't think that just their extended presence in town was enough?
I think it's too small a town.
I think that their unknowing ally was Kimber.
Sure. I'm just saying I think we ought to be a little cautious. That's all.
All right. Okay.
You want to go beat somebody up?
I wanna, as I said, draw somebody out.
Okay.
Put up a note at Suds offering gold versus a 5-minute conversation.
I don't think I can get within a mile of that bar, but I look forward to hearing how it goes in the morning.
I want to watch.
All right. Wait, what time is it?
I mean, it's getting to be late. It's probably close to 9 p.m. I mean, almost 10 p.m.
Okay, mechanics question.
Okay.
Were I to get into a pugilist, if I had focus points, could I maybe try to use them in a tricksy way?
Yeah, to give yourself an edge, you could.
Don't you roll initiative in pugilism?
You do roll initiative.
Would I get to get my focus points back on that that roll? Oh, thank you. Okay. No, rest needed. Here we go.
Sleep when I'm dead.
Where you two are headed? Where are you guys going? Just
Not going there.
To the inn.
Okay, back to the inn.
Are we calling it for the night? Let our work rest.
Unless I run into my good pal on the way home.
Johnny might be a morning thing. I guess we could see how this fist fight plays out.
Yeah.
It's sometimes it's bad to send all of your birds into one stone.
I think
Yeah,
Johnny's a
I don't
morning
have my
thing because
bird
we don't have any spells.
What?
I think Johnny's a morning thing because we don't have any spells.
I have a lot of spells, but just none that I can use on Gianni.
Right.
I have a lot of spells, bro.
Okay.
I'm following you to the inn then, I suppose.
I think I'm gonna go just catch some air, and I'll walk around for a little while and then head back to the inn.
Good night!
Our way back. Blood, sweat, and tears. Late at night at this point, you can hear a decent bit of noise coming from the interior. Some music playing. It's like definitely livelier here than maybe one of the other times you've come. There's a couple people at the door that look like, again, it doesn't seem like they really have like a bouncer here per se, but there's some people there's always a couple people who are, smoking a pipe or a cigar or something before heading back in. There's a couple people out there at the moment, and one dwarven man and one elven woman.
Okay. Have you got any paper?
Oh, yeah. And I'll pull it out of her pack and her pen.
I'm gonna write on it. Help me out with this.
Okay. You want to talk through it first? Before you write it?
Here's my idea.
Okay, hit me.
Damn, I had something for this, and it's totally leaving me now.
Okay. Don't you want to just say something to the guys who are out there smoking?
I was gonna say something like,
You got it. I can tell.
The mission.
The mission. Oh, good start.
Knock me down twice.
Oh.
The stakes.
Oh.
I put up 50 gold. You put up 5 minutes of your honest time.
Oh.
You, 11th garrison with half a brain.
Oh.
Me, the handsome tiefling out front.
Oh. I like it.
You like it?
It's pretty gutsy.
Gotta draw something out.
Gotta try it.
Write that out.
You think that's better than just saying something to the gentleman in front?
I think that
The note's
he
cool.
might brush me off.
Okay.
And I'll
I
take
can
that note.
Put the note inside with my mage hand if they reject you outright up here.
All right. And I'll just kind of breeze up to the front. 'Cause there's the board, right? With
Yeah,
the
the sort of chalkboard that has
chalkboard.
Yeah.
Chalkboard. There's wood next to the chalkboard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna breeze, like I see the two people. I'm gonna kind of breeze right past them, take the note, and take one of my daggers and stick it into the wall next to the board, and then walk back out, kind of straight into the street, and just kind of meditate.
That person goes inside.
Okay.
Give me a percentile roll.
Let's go!
Man, wait. Only one guy. Only one guy. Percentile.
You know what occurs
Oh
to
my
me?
god.
You didn't specify.
Wait, what?
You didn't specify how many guys.
I did say 11th garrison. Whatever. It's too late now. Percentile. 84. I don't know if that's good or bad.
84 guys.
It's gonna be
84
strength
guys.
modifier 84 of the guy.
Comes back out in a moment. Sees you like down the street.
Yeah.
An honest conversation about what?
War stories.
Old. Maybe some old war stories.
Comes back inside.
He burned it with his
You
cigar.
crumpled it up.
Shit. Is there anybody out front now?
The other person followed the back end, so there's no one currently.
There's no one.
Not standing right there at the door.
My mage hand can go invisible. I can goose a bunch of people on the bar if you want. Just for fun.
How long was he in there? Conceivably, he shared that with
With at least some people. Yeah, he was
some
there
people.
For, yeah,
Sorry. It was a really good idea.
Well, now I'm forced to just walk up there
And do what? They're not going to talk to you about the
and
stories.
say that they were a bunch of fucking lily livers for not coming out.
Okay, you can do that. I still think that even if you beat their asses, they're not going to tell you the stories.
I gotta fucking try, and I'm gonna go up.
Okay.
And does this door open in or out? It opens in.
Baby! Roundhouse, baby!
Oh my god, yeah.
Let's go!
the door slashes open, and the two people that kind of just went inside that were outside a moment ago sort of turn right away. They look like they were talking to some people at the table. There must be at least 24 people in here, maybe a little bit more. And you see the sort of general layout. Again, you hadn't really gotten to look at this. Leyo got to sort of see it through the clairvoyance. Sort of a large, kind of open, converted barn-esque space. Big, sort of T-shaped bar in the back left corner. Big man, sort of human, or maybe early 60s bartender behind the bar. And again, it's several small groups. There's maybe 3 here, 4 here, another 4 there. So a couple of groups sort of sitting around having a drink. And the moment you sort of step up to the threshold, all of them, including an old, very, very old man, sort of, and the one old man sort of.
Everybody's so busy tonight. No one wants to take me up on my 11th garrison, 5th and a half, more like.
And the bartender kind of leans forward. You don't want to be here, son.
And I'm gonna like, is there, the two that went inside, who are they sitting near?
Yeah, there's like two other people
like-
that they're near, yeah.
I'm gonna point at one of the smaller of the four guys.
Okay, there's a halfling man who's sitting
No,
there. He looks
fuck
muscular,
that.
but he's
Fuck that.
Oh,
You can do it, Anthony.
Fine, the biggest guy in the fucking room.
the biggest guy in the room is probably the bartender.
Oh,
It's like
really?
A mammoth of a man, yeah. it's
Okay,
pretty
then
big.
not
Second biggest guy. The second biggest guy.
second biggest guy.
Stop me.
Second biggest guy. Your mother. And turn around.
You
and
turn
go
around,
back out.
You start to walk out.
Start to walk out.
You hear a couple, and the door next to you, like they fire hand crossbows at you on the way out. He can't. He's not looking up. It has to be something you can see.
Okay.
You hear that, and a couple people sort of move and start to head toward the door there.
More than like half a
cast
Several
dozen
people,
guys.
yeah, like several. It's you
I
can't tell
cast
exactly.
Blade Ward
Okay.
on myself.
Good call.
Sorry, he's been drinking.
Get out to the street. Do they stop at the door?
Yeah, they do stop at the threshold of the door. Both of you can make perception checks.
Please.
It's 13.
26.
26.
Wow.
25, sorry.
As all these people get up, you get sort of a look through the door. Everybody's sort of coming over to the threshold of the door, but behind them, in the back, kind of where the bar is, but almost as if there's like a small, like stock room behind the bar or something, like a small room. The door kind of opens, and one person that you didn't see when you first sort of busted into the place comes out, and they wheel themselves out in a wheelchair. Sort of an older tiefling woman in a wheelchair, like must be in her 60s. She kind of wheels out to sort of see what the commotion's all about. And you sort of get a good look at her. What's going on? And someone at the door. Nothing, Eliza, nothing. And they close it.
Do I have any bolts in my
You
ass?
don't. And honestly, if you had to guess,
they-
it seemed more, they didn't really want to shoot someone unless they had to. Like, it was more of a scare attack. Like, they pretty missed the mark by a decent bit. They went into the door, but
Yeah.
they didn't seem like they really tried to hit.
Hey, I know who Eliza is.
Oh.
I saw her when you caused all that commotion. She's a tiefling woman in a wheelchair.
Great.
She looks
Great.
pretty elderly.
Wow. I really haven't got it anymore, do I?
Oh no, Agent Barrett. You do.
Would you make me feel better?
You'll beat the shit out of me. Would that make
I
you
did.
feel better?
No, I did promise not to do that.
To hit a girl?
No, just you specifically.
Oh. To whom?
Oh yeah.
I don't believe you, Agent Barrett.
You don't seem to believe anybody today, do you?
I think it's good to be suspicious on this job. Honestly, I think that was a good try. But we've now learned that they guard those stories very carefully.
Right.
Maybe we can get to Eliza some other way.
We just look for whoever uses a wheelchair around town.
I don't think there's that many folks. Maybe there are.
All right. Let's back to the inn.
A little meanwhile here. You guys get back to the inn, sort of feeling the weight of the day. As soon as you pass through the threshold of the door, it's sort of all kind of just sort of weighs on you, all the information that you've had to absorb and try to process over that time. The woman's not at the desk. You can hear her voice, though. It sounds like she's in the little sort of lounge bar next door, which you've seen her in before, but you guys step into the lobby.
Have I checked out the shower situation in here yet? Do we have baths?
There's both wash basins in the room, and there's a room on the first floor that has larger basins if you want to like actually take a bath instead of just like a scrub.
Roberto Duloc always did his best thinking in the tub.
Oh, yeah, he did. Do you want some company? Not I'll be in my own tongue.
Incredibly inappropriate. Sorry. And I'm going to stroll into the bath.
You always do your best thinking alone.
People be
there's
bathing
nobody
together out here. It's not weird.
There's like 3 basins that are all sort of separated by little sort of. There's a curtain and a.
Oh, that's too bad.
I'm going to poke my head back out and be like, I'm sorry if that was rude. You're welcome to. There's the separations. If you want to, we don't have to.
No, I thought you were laying down a boundary. Are you laying down a boundary?
It's fine. We're adults.
I'll get in one that you're not near.
You can leave. There's 3. You can leave a gap in the
Right,
middle.
we'll leave. It's always good to leave a gap. I'm told.
Boo.
Leave room for genius.
Soak in. You start to think. Pivoting out toward the street, sort of around the same time. Agent Rysynthian, sort of wandering, collecting your thoughts a little bit.
Yeah.
People milling about. It's not so late that people aren't sort of still coming, sort of back, maybe heading back home after drinking or whatever it is. Oh, a little mini. He has an idea.
Oh, yeah. I know what I'm doing.
Sorry.
I honestly just think after such a long day and this excitement of what Andrew just said, he just needed some time to breathe. And so I think he's going to head to that city square, kind of where that road connected and kind of connects to everywhere else.
Sure.
And just kind of like if there's a bench or a fountain or whatever to sit
There is a
on.
fountain in the center of the square. I mean, there's
And just sit and mull over the information and just see people come and go, and then, unless anything like crazy catches his eye, then head back to the inn like a half hour, 45 minutes later.
You guys all sort of taking your own routes back to the inn for the evening. Is there any last bits of business?
Just the last bit I want to do before we start. We go to bed. I would like to see if I can find whoever has our leather thing.
Okay. Who has the actual one? I don't remember.
It might have been me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try to find Agent
Sure, you
Bete
can
and
find
then get it, and I would like to cast Identify on it. Just
Okay.
to see if there's any
Do you
info.
let her take a look at it? She
Yeah,
comes
I'm
to
blowing
you.
bubbles in my bathtub when you come and find me.
Hi.
Not blow. Blow.
Can I have that, the thing? Oh, sorry. Okay, thanks.
Out of her satchel. Cast Identify on it, knowing that you'll be able to sort of restore your magical reserves. It's not magical whatsoever.
Okay. Sounds good. Does it tell me, like, is it part of a boot? Like, does it confirm?
Does the spell say that? What is
I mean, it says you touch an object. If it's magical, then you learn its properties. Oh, it doesn't say if it's not magical, if you learn anything.
It's mostly for
there
detecting
you go.
magical related stuff. Yeah, you don't. It doesn't seem to give off any magic.
Okay, great.
Purely a design.
Cool. Then, I'm gonna go upstairs and cast an alarm spell. Are we in rooms that are all next to each other?
They're in like a line, so the alarm spell, I'm not sure would get all of them.
30 feet.
Yeah, that wouldn't get. You would get your 2 neighbors. Wherever.
Okay.
Sure.
Won't hurt.
Yeah.
Would I set it off if I do some gymnastics around my room?
No, it's for intruders. You can set it up around like doors and stuff.
And she can say who doesn't set it off.
Yeah, you don't set it off. I'm looking. I don't want anybody fucking with.
What
and I
if
guess
I
I've
was
left some people on our.
trying to set it?
Oh, do you want to set it off? Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it so that I kind of have somewhat on. I guess if my other agents are fucked, so.
Yeah.
Matt, for the Suds bar, what is the structure like made out of? Like what material?
Like a thick wood.
Oh, okay, it's wood.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
You guys sit down for the evening, knowing that you have definitely some places to go to and some people to talk to in the morning, but that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
All right.
A very, very well-sourced day.
Man,
Wow.
Oh my god.
Guys.
Andrew did the work. He told us he had a job that
I
night.
literally told
Yeah.
Jordan, I was like, we didn't ask. We didn't follow
To
up
be fair,
on-
we spoke to the guy for like an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we
And
just
also,
didn't-
even if he had told us what he was doing, we would have been like, cool.
Yeah.
Until we
he
met
would
with
have
Kimber.
said, yeah, he would have said I'm like doing something on the north side of town. We would have been like, okay, or the south side of town, wherever.
Yeah.
We did it.
Holy smokes.
Wow.
some more
Wow.
blanks to fill in, but on your way, and that's where we're gonna pick it up next week. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining us.
We're gonna punch that old lady.
Tomorrow, next week, Notch and Soda. Please stick around.
boy.
I'm sure we're gonna have a lot to talk about after the show. It should be great.
Yes.
Sure, we will have not embarrassed ourselves again by then.
So definitely stick around for that, and we'll chat with you guys. Anything before we?
Yeah,
go off in the
Insanely
evening?
Flatulent gave out 5 community subs. Thank you so very much. That was so kind. Golden Crackle resubscribed, Wolves resubscribed, and Team Toxley did 100 bitterinos. Thank you.
Really appreciate it, and we can't wait to get back at it next week. We'll see you guys
Yes.
then.
Oh.
Good night, everybody.
Join us in the Discord.